Whoa, look, it's time to go viral. I'm homicidal, I'm killing all my rivals. I'm the man, shit, I put that on the Bible. I Spotify my target, cause you know I got the title. Hey, I'm a Mac 2. I told baby shake that ass like she Apple. She said it's real, so she got my name tattooed. House full, so I hit it in the back room. Whoa, baby said she need it now, peep the urgency. I want a little Kim before she had the surgery. Leg spread on that hardcore poster. She love twerking, she just do it for the coach. Big dog, bull massive. 6 tray Chevrolet, I'm classic. All these niggas mad at me, that's tragic. The main bitch in the bed, that's graphic. Yeah, we about to go viral. Hey.
What's the deal, people? It's your boy, the one and only, your host that do the most, Mr. Viral himself, aka the villain, because they hate me for my opinion. I want to welcome y'all back to another episode of the Viral Way Podcast. Y'all already know what's going on, man. I'm going to keep it short and sweet. The movement is moving. Y'all know what's going on by now. I got the one and only with me.
Show, baby. Back at it again like we never left.
You know what I'm saying?
You know.
We got some special guests in the house. I'm going to let them introduce themselves, though. We got some ladies in the house. Can we
Beautiful
get a name, age, relationship status?
And zodiac sign.
I don't care about that, but
Yes, you do.
My name's Diamond. I'm a Gemini, period.
Period. Damn.
It's the period for me.
Energy already. All right.
I'm
see
messing
where
with
this
somebody
going.
or something or whatever, I guess.
Oh, hold on. Say that again.
I guess I'm messing with somebody.
You guess?
So you in a situation?
In a situation.
It's
I don't
like-
know. He don't be acting right. So it's like, you know,
Ooh.
you get a title and then you don't.
So he's stepping up to the plate, and
Oh
then
my
when it's
God.
time for the step up, he
Okay.
fucking
I
up.
don't know. He be
How old are
fucking
you?
up. I'm 35.
Okay, 35. Okay, cool.
Gemini.
You know, I'm the Gemini too.
Gemini game.
I'm China.
China.
I'm recently out of my relationship.
Single, ready to mingle.
Ooh, she
Not ready to
outside.
mingle though.
Oh,
Not ready to
Not
mingle
ready
yet?
to mingle.
just
Okay.
out here single. Okay. Age.
34.
Okay.
Okay, 35, 34. Cool. Who we got over here?
I'm next.
Sucking on that lemon
Oh,
thing.
hey, y'all. I'm Auntie. Yeah, 33. Single, been single all day, every day, all night. What's up?
Damn, single, been single,
Every
single,
day,
been
birthday
single.
Like-
on the 21st.
So you like dollar bill, huh? George Washington over there, huh?
You
Yeah.
know what?
Yeah,
Crab
single.
cheese,
Yeah,
single
yeah,
slice.
yeah,
Single,
yeah.
been single, since single, been single.
Since
Damn.
been single.
I heard the fuck out of that.
Let's go.
Who we got over here, man? We got an up-and-coming TikTok star, YouTube. You feel me?
Okay.
Sensation. They been hating on my boy, though, knocking his pages down, but, you know, he keeping it resilient.
Loving it.
Who we got over here, man?
Real Stacey Prince, you know, on all these platforms, you know, causing havoc, you know. A little bit of inspiration to dance on top of it, you know, get us in a better place as a community. So,
Facts.
yeah, the darts are going to come. But I'm Teflon, right?
Mhm.
Check me
Bulletproof.
out on all the
Teflon
platforms.
Don.
The Real Stacey Prince, right?
Let's go.
Okay, so as y'all know, this is another fan favorite, Battle of the Sexes.
Love it.
It's a battle, but it's not. We trying to reach a solution. 'Cause the dating
Compromise.
market is in shambles right now, as far as our community for sure. I mean, the community period worldwide is in shambles, but specifically ours, it's in shambles. It's from social media to real life. It's
Reality show.
reality, man. It's crazy right now. So we trying to see what's the disconnect and how can we bring it
Bring it
back together.
together.
So I got a skew of questions for y'all. I just want honest answers. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go around the room, ping pong off each other, and it's gonna go where it's gonna go, and we're gonna see if we can reach a medium,
solution.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta agree on everything, but at least meet in the middle. We'll see if we can meet in the middle. We'll see how it go with this period energy.
Period.
Okay, let me
ready,
ask you
easy?
this. Period easy. Question number 1. Why don't women hold themselves or other women accountable?
I do hold myself accountable.
How many women you talking about?
I mean,
Yes.
like a majority.
I hold
Well, I do.
myself accountable.
Okay.
Anytime I do something wrong, I hold myself accountable.
Every time you do something wrong?
Yeah, I'm 100. Like,
Okay.
I'll keep it real.
Okay,
Like,
so y'all two hold yourself accountable.
Sometimes I might not notice
I do.
what I might do, but then later if I do see I'm wrong, I'll be like, you know what, I was wrong. Like
It's me, my guy.
Yeah, that's you.
Appreciate it.
that's just how I am.
Okay,
Like,
I will say this. I did notice women holding Sierra accountable for that bullshit she tried to pull. She tried to pull the okie doke. So I want to applaud all the women out there
Yeah.
that I saw trashing her for that because she tried to come back with the okie doke with this independent all my ladies don't
Come
need a
on
man
now.
energy with her new song, and the woman was like, "Hold on, bitch.
You're married to a
you married
Super Bowl
to-
MVP. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
What do you mean don't need
Like,
a man? You
come
married
on.
to a Super Bowl fucking MVP. We not
Who
trying
takes
to hear
care
that.
of his
We should
stepchild?
have a, man,
I mean,
like,
who don't
she
want
got-
somebody to lay up with at night? You feel me?
Yeah, but
Like,
he's a
Yeah.
good man. Like, he's
yeah,
literally a good
I,
man.
I've been hearing.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna come back to that too. So Ashley, how you feel about that?
Auntie, auntie.
auntie, excuse me.
Auntie.
Yeah, going back to the question, accountable. I'm not accountable for nothing.
Oh.
I like that.
Cause I don't do nothing. What you mean? What's the problem? I don't do shit.
Okay, so
You feel me?
So men are the problem. That's what
Man,
you said.
I'm not saying man is just the problem, but I'm not the problem.
Wow. You just so perfect over there. Your shit don't stink.
no.
Well, I'm only asking
I
you.
took a shower before I got here. What you mean?
But you walked up a flight of stairs. I'm pretty sure that booty
And
got a
I'm
little.
still good. I got baby powder, nigga.
Okay, then. We go see where this goes. I see. I love that.
The viral way.
Man.
My man Stacy, how you feel about that, man?
It is what it is. At the end of the day, even bank robbers, they can find a way to justify robbing a bank. Nobody's as accountable as they think they are. We wouldn't be having this show, would we?
I feel that. Do you
We
feel?
not guilty till we proven guilty.
How do you feel that modern women hold themselves and other women accountable with the bullshit that they do? Because men, we call each other out on our bullshit.
Facts.
A nigga will call you out quick.
The homie
But
would.
women, it seem like they always got a rhyme and a reason as to why
Or
they're not
excuse.
in the wrong.
Yeah.
An excuse, exactly.
There's a there's a sister code going on. There's a indoctrination type thing to where if two of these women, and I'm just saying per se, not you, but if two women agree with the point we have right now, later she'll get chastised for that.
Yeah.
It'll be like treason, a traitor. That's why a lot of us, we know how to articulate words very well to where they're dummy form. And in your head you say, how didn't that person get that? It's because they're not trying to get it. It's coming from in here. That's why when you ask women simple questions, they say, well, I feel, and they're serious when they say, I feel. They're not answering with logic. They're talking about how that question made them feel.
That's
So
true, though.
forget the logic,
That's true.
but
though.
here's how I felt about what you just said.
Right.
And that's where it goes left.
I
That's
like
it.
his deep answer.
That's true, though. But I
he
do be
went-
hearing myself say that. Like,
He
oh, I
dove
feel
all
you,
the
I
way
feel-
in.
That,
Like,
yeah, that's interesting.
he
that
just
you
made me
said
think
that.
about something.
He died.
I like your
It sound like basically y'all be like ready to respond rather than listen to what he was asking. Like it's like y'all jump to respond rather than listen to what he's basically trying to give y'all. I'm talking as far as like if a man's asking you or telling you something, it's like y'all quick to respond, but not even listen to what the answer is.
You didn't see us
I've been
listening?
guilty of that
No,
before.
not just now.
I
I'm
be in
talking.
defense
You just
mode, I ain't gonna lie.
there you go.
I've
Thank
been
you.
guilty of
And
that
see,
'cause
and
I've
see,
been through certain
and I
things.
appreciate that.
Okay.
Auntie's the only one over there that just proved my point. She was just ready to respond, didn't even listen to the question I was saying.
No,
Look
I
at-
heard you and I responded when you was done. And I said, you didn't hear me listening to him?
I wasn't talking about him. I was saying in general.
We were
though.
talking about him, though.
No, I was saying in general when a man is speaking though. But you got it though. Aries
Thank
spirit.
you.
Mhm.
I like that you touched on this sisterhood, this little imaginary bond that they got, because it's funny that you said that. Because even
It was hella imaginary, huh?
no, I'm saying because even women
terrible.
that been on the show before, like on any point that they agree with us on, they had hit me later on like, hey, my homegirl hit me like, why you say that, or why you agreeing with
Yup.
what this nigga talking about?
Or
Girl,
I
why you
sound
didn't say
stupid.
this? Like they coaching them on,
That's
you should have
crazy.
came back and said
It's
this.
because that's how I feel. If I'm agreeing with something,
Yeah.
I'm feeling what that person is saying. Why are you worried about it?
Don't hit me up asking me no questions. I did what I did
Whatever
when I
your
was
answer
there.
is might not be my answer. You feel me?
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all are few of the rare women that don't automatically give women reasonable doubt.
Yeah.
The
Everybody
benefit of the
different.
doubt. Y'all don't do
They're
that.
the
Y'all hold
rare
them
ground.
accountable.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
rare. They're rare.
Okay, they're
What's
rare.
rare?
A rare,
What's
something special, something that a lot of people. It's not open for the public. It's rare. A lot of
Well,
people
the
don't
way I
have. A
go
lot of people
about
can't
things
obtain
now. I didn't
anymore.
always go about it, but I just feel like the stuff I went through and my age is, it's going
Well,
up.
John, we'll
so
go
it's
hard
like
on
I've
that.
changed.
Yeah, and so you have growth, and so we're
Yeah.
gonna get into that later. But that's so we're gonna segue. But no, because you develop, because you're not. I've been on you for years. You're not the same person right now that's sitting on this couch that was, let's just say, 10 years ago.
Hell nah.
So we know that. Well, I know
what's
that,
up.
but we gonna get into that.
You do know that.
Okay.
That's
So,
what's up.
so you single. Been single.
Yeah, I've been single.
Been single. Are you looking to get anything, or you just?
Yes, it's my time. I'm getting older. It's time to.
That clock is ticking, huh?
Yeah, the time is ticking. Auntie needs to settle down. But come on now, we in California. We in LA County.
What that mean? There's no good men out here?
Where they at?
Everywhere. You not looking for them.
I've definitely
You can't
been
find them.
looking
You
for
can't.
them.
You can't find them at the club.
I don't go to the club.
Oh,
Okay, what's your ideal man that you looking for?
Who, me?
Yeah.
A man that's like got their shit together.
What's
You
got
feel
your
me?
shit together?
I mean, like, you ain't gotta have degrees and all this, but like at least have a job, have a trade or something, have a steady income. You ain't at home on 2K23 all day. You ain't smoking weed all day.
He's
you
handling
ain't,
his business.
You ain't in the hood pulling up on the homies all day. You feel me? Like, come on now, go to work. Bring something to the table. Come home for dinner. Yeah, let's go to sleep.
So can I ask you? So what are 3 things you want in a man? Can we narrow it
A
down?
steady income,
Steady income. That's one.
stability.
Stability and steady income. Wouldn't that be kind of the same thing, or stability as far as a living situation?
No, because you can have a steady income and still not have no stability. You can still be spending like on the side and not bringing that shit home. You feel me?
So you want him frugal, being tight with his money?
I don't need him being tight, but handle your business at home.
Okay, when you say steady income, is it a limit? Is it a cap, or does it
No,
matter how
because
much
I
he
bring it
makes?
to the table regardless.
So it doesn't matter how much he makes.
Nope.
Okay.
I mean, you can't be at McDonald's.
So it does matter. No, so it does matter. So
Literally
auntie.
contradicting
All right, let me ask you. So to help you.
You could be the manager at McDonald's.
No.
I might fuck
It don't
with you
matter
if you
about
the
this. Let's not-
manager if you in corporate. You
Auntie,
feel me?
let me ask you one question. How much do you want your man to make? A number.
At least annually, you at least got to be over 50K, and that's nothing. You
So
feel me?
minimum 50K.
Minimum.
Minimum 50K in
Minimum.
California, in Los
Yep.
Angeles,
Yep.
or Long Beach.
Yep.
Okay.
How about you? You said you fresh out. Are you working on yourself? Is it a reason you don't want to jump back out there?
Well, I just broke up with my baby daddy the day after Valentine's Day. I feel
Oh,
like
excuse me.
Hold on.
that's
You,
all right?
you broke up
I'm
with
good.
him?
I'm good.
it's just not. It's complicated.
Okay.
If it makes sense.
Can you
How is the
can you
baby?
simplify
He-
it and give us the reason why you walked away?
Well, he does a lot of things that I don't agree with. You know, he hit people below the belt. And it's just like, I got a tolerance. I got kids. I got 4 daughters. You feel me? Like, so it's just certain stuff I'm not about to deal with. You
Like
know
what?
what I'm saying?
Like what type of things?
Okay, for example, you want to get out there? Last night he was throwing rocks at my window.
Literally at your house window or car window?
Do I need to call the kids?
Man.
At my house.
He
It's
was
just
trying to get
You got to get a
attention.
restraining
Okay,
order or
I
something.
would say on that,
It's
I wouldn't
just
do that.
like,
He might be trying to get your attention back. But I'm
Yeah.
saying, what was the reason you like, you know what? Day after Valentine's Day, this shit over with.
he quote unquote say he broke up with me.
Oh, he was with another bitch.
Bye.
No, he was with me on Valentine's Day, but I don't know. Like
He left somebody hanging
he's
on
going through a
Valentine's Day.
lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna just paint him out to be a bad person. You know what I'm saying? He just going through a lot, and this is his first rope, his first kid, his first time living with somebody. It's like
So this is
a
like
person
first
with
real
everything.
adult
You know what I'm saying?
relationship.
It's just like I feel like I always ask him, like, I came with 3 kids. Is this too much for you? If it is, you know, I always give him that open door. Like, you know, you go to your mama house, cool off. You know what I'm saying? Because I came with a package, but you knew about that package.
Yeah.
So,
You
you
were
know
up
what I'm
front.
saying?
Right.
And so it's just like, I think we
He
clash
wasn't
a
ready.
lot.
He wasn't
Like,
ready to
it
step
just be
up.
a lot going on.
Are
you know what
you
I'm saying?
open to dating right now?
Nah,
No?
I'm cool. I just graduated from CNA school. Just got my
Hey.
license.
Okay.
I'm just,
That's what's up.
I just want to
Congratulations.
pursue my dreams right now. You know what I'm
Alright.
saying? Like, I'm not just completely saying F him. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he can grow later, but it's going to take for me to step up out the picture so you could see,
Realize what he
You know
lost.
what I'm saying?
Realize
Like,
the prize that he
because
lost.
it ain't going to go so swell at mama's house. You know what I'm saying? The stuff that we do at my house, you can't do over there. You know what I'm saying? You got it good at
I'm
my
saying,
house.
all
You
right,
get
Miss China.
dinner,
Okay.
all that.
You ain't got no
Diamond.
curfew.
No,
Diamond.
I don't
You
trip.
stay up
You
all
said-
night.
Wait, time out. Hold on. She said, your man don't have a curfew?
I said you
Nah,
ain't got no
like,
curfew at her house, but at
I
mama
just-
house,
I
he
always
is.
tell
Yeah.
him,
Time out.
I always tell
your man
him-
don't have a curfew?
I always tell him, don't come when no sun is going out. I understand when
Yeah.
you outside having fun with your friends, especially when you having fun. You know, time gonna fly.
Facts.
No, you gotta be respectful.
Keep in contact with me. Just let me know.
Hold
hey,
on,
you know,
Viral. Keep it respectful.
No, you got look. You got to be
Oh,
respectful.
That's how I
shit.
am.
What's respectful?
I'm not the type to
What's
tell my
respectful?
man he can't go outside.
You said what's respectful?
Yeah.
It depends on where you at and what you're doing. Like if you went to the club, we in Cali, shit closed at 2.
Yeah, after that, you should be
At
at least by
35,
3.
you ain't really
Because I
going
know
no
you're going to
after
stop
hours
at
and
the
shit like that.
taco truck. Am I lying?
growing up.
You're going to stop at that taco truck, get you something
Facts.
to eat.
That's
You're
what we're
going to
gonna
parking lot pip a little bit, talk to your homies, woo-woo-woo,
So
take
before
a couple
4
flicks.
o'clock?
Yeah,
By 4?
Definitely.
And
That's
I
respect-
don't,
that's
I don't
decent.
trip, you get what I'm
Definitely.
saying? But when I go outside, I don't even stay out that late because I'm always constantly thinking about what my kids doing. Are they asleep? Are they this? Because, you know, it's different when the mom's watching them versus the dad. The dad could be asleep.
That's cool. Okay, Diamond, let me ask you. You said you got
I'm
sort
dealing
of.
with somebody or whatever.
I know, but what does that mean? Like, is this like some fuck buddy shit or?
No, I guess you could say. Let me say this. Like I'm put it like this. Like I'm dealing with him, but I'm single.
So it's some fuck buddy shit, pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
dealing
fine
with
with
them, but I'm
privileges.
single.
But are you still looking for that right one to settle down with, or you just doing your thing?
No,
right
I'm
now?
not looking at just like you know, basically I don't have no kids. I work 2 jobs, so it's like I just live my life. I just travel and, you know, make it do what it do.
Okay, so right now you feel you don't have time for a man.
Not really, because it's always a complaint like, oh, why you ain't answer me, or why you ain't call me, or why you ain't did this, this, this. I need sleep. I work 12 hours, both jobs. So it's like, I'll be tired.
So you too tired to date?
No,
Because-
not too tired to date. I be dating. You know, I go out, chill, hang out, go out to eat.
So
and
if a
shit
man
like
is
that.
asking you like, "Hey, don't go to work. Don't work that second shift tonight. I want to take you out." Would you call in sick for that man that's trying to court you?
If it's the right one.
We don't know if it's the right one. That's why he's courting you. So if I'm like, "Hey, you work tonight. It's Friday night. I got tickets to the what's Rolling Loud that's about to happen right now. Hey, I got an extra wristband. You want to join me tonight?
No.
You're not doing that?
I'm all
okay.
about my money.
Okay, so I want now. This is what I want to ask the fellas because we got 3 different scenarios, all the same result at the end. Do you guys feel modern women are too far gone to save? Is it over with for them?
What is modern
Let's start
women mean?
with Stacy. Modern women are like the women of today.
Right now.
It's not like our grandmas and
2023.
great grandmas
Yeah.
where
Yeah, it's like this
where they took
generation.
care of
Even
the
our
house.
mothers, even
Yeah,
because
I'm
we're in
not
our
really with this generation.
That's what I'm concerned.
That's what
like,
I'ma
what is
say.
your perspective
Yeah, I was
of
born
women
I'm really
today?
like with the old school.
Yeah, I'm
way.
born in the 80s, so I don't know.
Okay,
And that's
okay.
cool.
Look,
Y'all laugh.
we gonna get
Modern
into that.
women are the opposite of traditional women.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm with
Your
the
grandmother's
tradition,
is
if it makes
traditional.
sense.
Yeah.
I'm not with this.
I'm both.
I'm
It's
not with
easy
none
to
of this
make
stuff
these
that a
you
lot
buy
of these
women.
people is out here
I'm both.
doing. I'm just not with. You feel
Okay,
me?
cool. But how? All right, we're gonna get to that. Do you feel it's over with for them?
75%. Let me see. 2 of you will never in life get married.
I don't
No,
plan
it's
on
facts.
getting married.
No, but it's facts though.
And
I
there's a
don't plan
problem
on getting
behind
married.
it. Listen,
Hold on, he
I'm
gonna
not
break it
trying
down.
to be
He gonna
I
harsh.
break it
want to
down.
know who.
He gonna break it down.
I don't want to
I
be
like
harsh.
good criticism.
I love harsh.
Here's the
Constructive
thing.
criticism.
You guys are McDonald's. We have been pulling through this drive-through for a very long time. We've been telling you specifically what we want. And every time we do, we have our money. Everything's all good. We have our money. Every time we do, you say no. But we have this. We've told you for decades we won't accept it. And even as it appears to aesthetic looks, behavior, there's 5 million more women in the United States than are men as it pertains to the African American community. There's, based on the gays, there's roughly 400 to 500,000 black men in prison. The ones who, what's it called, passport boys. When you adjust for all of those, there are around 4 million more African American women than there are men. You have created a melting pot where men have a smorgasbord. We don't have to put up with anything that you do, anything that you say. For every one of you who won't give us what we want, there's 1,000 who will say, I will do what you say. Here's the issue, though. I understand you guys have had to assume hard issues, even as it pertains, and I'm not going to use the phrase getting left with a kid because that's not typically what's happened. These are smash babies is what I call them. I thought you was fine. You was at the club and we vibe, we smash, pregnancy. Our women in our culture have turned into something that no man wants. Not black men. They've been ranked as the most undesirable woman on the entire planet to date. And it's because you are our property and you don't want to act like it. You really are my property. If you're not, then I am not inclined to see 5 white men dragging you down this dark alley and make that some of my business. This is a prop. Even when we get married, do you take him to be your lawful wedded husband?
Mm-hmm.
That is a possessive noun. We can't get you to give you to us. You have to give yourself to us in order for us to behave like you are a valuable property of us. So that's where this divide is coming along. And it's turned into a culture. So as it pertains to traditional women, like you said, you have traditional ways, but you're not a traditional woman. Do you have a cookbook?
Mm-mm.
Okay. When is the last time you ate at the table with your children?
Every day.
Every day you eat at the table with your children. Now here's the number one. Were you a virgin when you had them? Were you a virgin upon conception of your first child?
Yeah. No.
Ooh.
Okay, so the reason I'm bringing this up is not to demean it. I want us to have amazing outcomes. We can potentially do it. It's going to start with a small number of us. But here's the issue. People use that word traditional until they delve into what it is. Do you know how many women in our community not have any right wearing that white dress to their wedding?
Man. And that white dress means purity.
I'm
You're
gonna say
definitely
more,
right
than,
about
more
that.
than 50% for sure.
No, it's more than 50, bro.
It's
more
about
than
80%, man.
I agree. It's about 80.
80% because you got to
a lot of
understand.
Y'all
women-
made a good point with that. I didn't
White
never
is
thought
meant to be
like
You're
purity.
not beyond
Yeah.
help, though.
You supposed to do all that before you do
Yeah.
all of that.
But-
It
my
makes
mama,
sense.
her dress was white, and
She was a virgin?
Mm-hmm. She met my daddy.
That's cool.
Do you believe your mom was really a virgin?
Yeah, I really
Okay,
believe it.
even if she had 3 men, I believe that's amazing, right? We could work with that. But a question, and I'm going to be very quick. Your son, he's amazing. You blood, sweat, and tears to get him into MIT. You did it all. Come home some nights, your hands hurting. But now you've paid his tuition. MIT wants him. He's graduated MIT. Google wants him. YouTube wants him. Facebook wants him. He comes home one day and he says, Mom, I'm in love with this girl who has 3 kids by 3 different men. Do you support that?
A lot of mothers want
You
that.
ain't
Let the mother.
How old is he?
He's in college. So college
can't
be
stop
22,
love.
24.
No, I'm asking you, would you say, I love that? Would you encourage it?
I can't stop how you feel about somebody.
But you
It's
have an
love.
opinion.
No, but how do you
about-
feel about it?
Just
How do
say
you
if
personally
have
You
a
have
son,
an
but you
opinion
let
about
him-
this aesthetic of this building.
No.
You have an opinion.
So you saying no? You wouldn't
I'm
support
saying
that?
no.
Okay.
Not from my.
Auntie saying no.
I'm saying no. If he in college and he fresh out of high school,
And he's
he young.
demanding.
That's
And
what I'm
let-
saying. A
let
lot
me
of
say this
parents don't say
again.
no.
3
that's
children,
sticky.
Especially
by
if they
3
know how their
different
son, they got a
men.
future, they're not gonna want
3
that for their
different
son.
She
I
has
see.
3 children by 3 different men. What would
Diamond
you
for
say?
sure said no.
What did you say?
It's like a sticky situation for me.
That means no. The fact that
Yeah.
we
That's why I'm
easily
like,
agree
I
to
don't
good
know.
things.
Facts.
And here's the problem with that. All 3 of you have just effectively given your opinion to all black men. We shouldn't deal with 70% of our women. 70% of our women have multiple children by multiple different men. That's why they can't get locked down. You guys think we try to bash you. We don't. We're trying to tell you to stop doing these things so you can become more desirable to us again. But then you guys have created 2 bulletproof vests. When men say it, he's bashing. And that causes the entire audience to say, get up off of them. So we thought if women say things to women, they won't be able to say the women are biased. When women started telling, Sister Shahrazad Ali in the 80s started talking about African-American women's behavior, you guys canceled her before canceling become popular. So if men can't say anything to you to get you along the path of correction, and women can't neither, you are a lost people. And it's the last thing I'm going to say. Tommy Lauren made a statement, came out condemning all men. Tommy Lauren, you can call her a journalist, white woman, talking trash about men. Here's the dynamic. That woman came out like 4 days later with the most sincerest apology God ever said on this planet. Do you know why? Can you imagine the emails that she got from the people who create her comfort zone? Whoever it is, this endorsement, that endorsement. Black men don't own their women. We don't create their comfort zone. If we did, we would have leverage to get you to behave better. And that's what the problem is right now, in my opinion.
How you feel about that, Short?
The question was modern women versus traditional women.
No, the question was, do you feel modern women are too far gone to save?
Yeah.
Is it over for them, or can they still be saved?
For the most part, excuse me. For the most part, yeah, I'm going to say the modern woman is. I do feel like it's a chance for a tradition to be brought back. I feel like, honestly, it's just too much independence for the modern woman. It doesn't feel like the man is accepted or really wants it in the woman's household. That's just my opinion. I hear niggas ain't shit. I get the bag. Pretty much anything a man is supposed to do, which is a provider and a protector, women basically say they do it. And the only thing they really need us for is a baby. And so typically the modern woman don't really need a man because they say it in their songs, the TV shows they watch, they promote it. So it's like, at this point, it's like, well, what do you want with me then?
But who don't they give that mouth to?
They white bosses.
Exactly.
They can check themselves.
So they can be put in check.
Yeah,
they can.
It's just by whoever creates that comfort zone.
And we can say the same thing, but because my skin isn't white, it's not as valuable. But let the same guy who look just like me just have a lighter hue.
Yes, sir.
Exactly. they changed that period. She's not using that at a job interview. Yeah. She's not talking that to her boss. It's no period. It's like, oh, I'm sorry. Yes. It's none of that. And we all know that.
So how do y'all feel about that, ladies? Do y'all code switch depending on...
Until I get in there. After probation period, what's up? I'm coming with my box braids. I'm coming with the baby hairs, bamboos, all that.
She hood.
After probation period, I'm coming with whatever I'm coming with. And what's up?
After probation? Yeah. But how about during probation?
During probation, yeah, I'm in there acting real corporate.
On your best behavior.
No bamboos. No box braids. I can't get braids till after probation because I just know it's not professional. It's not high of standards. You feel me? But after probation, yeah.
Not to interrupt anybody, I just want to ask one question so we can all know how serious to take this conversation. On a scale of 1 to 10, and I'm just being serious, how inebriated is everybody in here? Like, as far as drinking, on a scale of 1 to 10, how good are you feeling?
Are you trying to say I'm drunk?
No, he's just saying.
I'm cool. I'm a 2.
I'm cool.
Give me that.
I'll say probably like a 4.
I could say you probably behaving like a 3. What about you?
I'm like a 2, 3.
I could go for that.
Yeah. What am I behaving like?
7, 8. She auntie at the picnic.
She up.
You what?
I would have to get, if I'm a professional man, but you show me you can act this way before I give you the security, but afterwards, even on a professional level, it's not wise for me to keep you. You know that, right? You say, I'm going to do my hair the way, I'm going to do this, I'm going to turn up.
But hold on.
Well,
I'm not judging you. I'm just saying based on what you said.
No, you definitely judged me. You definitely
or did I hear you wrong?
No, you definitely judged me. I'm pretty sure you heard me.
Hold on. Say that again.
Diamond just dropped a jewel.
Diamond just dropped a jewel on the low. You
say it loud.
Mic.
My mom always told me that you could be pretty, beautiful, and everything, but as soon as you open that mouth, a man not gonna want you.
Ooh, shut the fuck up.
So was it my mouth that
you have not done
no, don't backtrack now, Stacey.
Listen, I don't do that.
Yeah,
look
keep
at
it
my
going.
show. Okay. You have not done nothing to make me dislike you. You're still attractive, and I still dig your vibe. What I'm telling you is, on a business level, I wouldn't keep you around.
Tracy's starting to simp right now.
Okay,
look. Let me ask y'all this.
His loss.
Okay, let me ask y'all this.
I'm highly offended.
We all in our mid-30s.
I'm offended.
I didn't mean it like that.
I'm offended.
Hold on. Don't take that. Don't take
it. Can you forgive me?
I took it.
Can you forgive me?
Because I'm highly, very business, corporate, degrees. Don't do that.
But when you said you'll switch
you have multiple degrees?
I have multiple degrees.
What do you got your degrees in?
I have a bachelor degree in sociology. I have a master's degree in social work. I'm a social worker.
So you work in that field?
Yeah.
Congratulations then, because not too many people get a degree and work in that field. Applause.
Yeah, they
to
just
you.
get a
Girl,
degree.
Most people
That's
be like,
Aries.
we have a
Applaud
guest.
you on that.
Remember
Yeah.
a prior guest? I got criminal justice and ain't doing nothing in criminal justice.
No,
she just
no,
watched
I-
SVU
For
and Law
4
and Order.
years,
and all
I've
that
been a social worker.
Criminal.
Okay, so I'm gonna applaud you on that.
I respect that, and that's
That's
actually a
dope,
great
though.
field
I
because
definitely
we need
didn't
more of
mean
those.
any- I promise you.
Oh, Stacey, come on, Stacey.
Hey, Stacey,
No,
don't-
she
hey,
is.
look,
I dig her.
You're being
I
strong
dig her.
around this
Stacey,
motherfucker.
Don't come on here with that simp
Yeah.
energy.
No, I dig
Ain't no
her. I
sip-
dig
I
her
want
my
my
for
shit
shit a
some
free
reason.
tip.
Ain't no
Listen.
sip energy allowed in this
I dig her for
motherfucker.
some
I'm still
reason.
from the
Hey,
hood.
you could
I'm
She's
still
a good looking
from the
woman.
hood.
That's why you're going to dig her. But
Stacey trying to knock her down. He can do
Yeah,
that
exactly.
after the
He's
show.
not-
Hey,
You
but
know
on the
what?
show,
We not about to
ain't no
play with
sip
you.
energy.
exactly, ain't none of that.
But I do
easy
want
tonight.
clarification. I want to ask you, are you saying, because I took it wrong maybe, are you saying you'll go in there in the professional business skirt, you're going to go in there smelling good, but as soon as you get the job,
30.
She turning up.
No,
What the
no,
hell
no,
you
no,
just
it's
say?
not-
She
No, no,
turning
no,
up.
no, no. I'm not switching up
She
right
need a
after
union
probation.
job.
Period. But if I decide to come to work with my ones on, if I decide to step through with my forces and my baby hairs with the box braids,
Is
don't
this
say
casual
nothing to me.
Friday or just
Okay,
a
let me
regular
ask
day?
you this. Do
It
you,
don't matter. I'm still
hold
doing
on,
the job
hold
done.
on.
Shit.
Let me ask you this. Do you do that with the men you meet? Do you put on your best behavior at first? And then once y'all serious, the real you come out?
Yes, she does. You can see it on her face.
It don't matter. I'm still getting my work done.
No, I'm
No,
saying
he
I'm
said
saying
the
with
men.
the guys you
You
meet.
put
Oh,
on
the
your
guys I meet.
Like on the first, second
Hey,
day.
how you doing, Stacey?
No,
Do you put
I'm
on your
mean.
best behavior or do you
I'm
come
mean.
like this?
I come like what's like this, Chris? What's this?
The real you? What you mean?
Yeah.
You're aggressive. We see that.
see, this
No,
is-
I'm not.
Oh, yes, you are. Because you know why? You just said, I'm coming in wearing my Air Force Ones and my box brace. You're aggressive. And the thing about it is you can't be aggressive to
I
men.
can't do that.
Hell no.
Nah, but she said after probation.
But again, because she needs a union, she's working in the wrong field. She's working in corporate white collar America. You need a blue collar job where it's union, they have your back for that. You,
I got my back.
I used to be like that
I
in
got my back
20s.
regardless.
I understand
I
that, but it's
stay
a difference
going
when
to
it's
work
a
like, you ain't
union.
about to
You need
tell
a
me
union
nothing.
job.
All right, look. Let's switch gears. Let's
Yeah,
switch
let's
gears.
go.
Let me ask y'all this, ladies. All in your mid-30s, right?
Mhm.
Mhm.
Not me.
Oh,
I
okay.
am.
All
I ain't
30
made it there
something.
yet.
Oh, all 30 something.
How old are you, auntie?
33.
I'm 34.
And you'll be 34 this year, right? 34 is close
That's
to
Okay,
not
look.
bad,
mid-age.
nigga. You round
Okay,
that to the
early
30s.
That's the
30s.
beginning.
You gonna
You don't
Early
round down, we
I'm
round
at
up.
least
No,
30
we
getting
round
So
down.
do you want $1
40.
million or you want 999,000?
Listen, we're
35
not
and
talking
up
about
to
money.
Look, fuck all that. Fuck all that. Do y'all feel it is right for women to ask men to be completely sexually monogamous in a relationship? At the age you at now, with all
No.
your life experiences.
Okay, I like Diamond.
No.
Okay, explain that.
I love Diamond.
I mean, you got to put two. I mean, you got to just look at it now. It's just like you can't just feed off like back in the day. Oh, I want my relationship. I'm gonna be married. I'm gonna have a kid, and we gonna be this. You can't take it out. You got to look at it generation now. That's not how it's gonna be. So you got to take people how they is. Either you accept it or you don't. You can't force nobody to be who they is. If not, you just at that point you just got to stop looking. Just wait. Just wait on your Mr. Man if you feel like wait. But other than that, nah.
Okay, so if you get a man, you in a serious relationship right now, you not big on that. If he doing his
Cheating is
whatever,
not a deal breaker for her.
it's not a deal breaker for you.
Yeah, it
You
don't sound like
wouldn't-
cheating's a deal breaker
You
for
wouldn't
her.
end a relationship over that.
No, because I stayed with a dude with 3 kids.
I like Diamond, bro. Diamond is very understanding,
Okay.
and she's very traditional, like the old school women is.
Okay. How about you? Go ahead, keep it real. You ain't got to front for us.
Don't front for auntie next to you.
Look, don't front for us. Say how you feel.
Hey,
Box
ain't no
braids.
future in the front. You feel me?
Hello.
Is that a deal? Like, is that a deal? Do you feel that's right for women to even ask men that?
Ask men what?
To be monogamous.
completely sexually monogamous. The type of men you want, the type of man you desire. Not just
Okay,
any
for
guy.
example, this last baby daddy, he don't eat coochie like that.
Whoa.
It's
dun,
weird.
Dun, dun.
He don't eat coochie. What he eat? The butt?
Oh,
But-
I don't think he even doing that. The butt is worse than a...
Here
Hold
and
on, where you
there.
going with that? Where you going with that?
So it's like I accepted it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, it's cool. Like, I still was being oral to him. You know what I'm saying? But I used to be like, well, what's really going on? You know what I'm saying?
You think he was doing it for someone else?
I try to talk to him and figure out why you don't. But his excuse was, oh, you know, when I do it, because he a blood. He was like, oh, bitches go crazy. It's because he didn't know how. Instead of just saying it, I've had somebody who didn't know how. You feel me? And I just taught him, and he became cool. But I just feel like
You taught your man how to eat coochie?
Yeah.
Do you have
hold on,
experience in
but
that
she didn't
field?
answer
But I heard a real
Yeah, I do.
man. I heard a real man though. To be honest, I heard a real man. He gonna make sure you straight before he's straight. If you get what I'm saying.
No, yeah, all that's cool, but
he's talking about-
she didn't even answer the question. She had a flashback.
Do you want
but her
that
nigga
man
not
to cheat?
eat
Do you
coochie.
want
It's
that
just
man
like-
to cheat on you, or do you want him to stay
No,
faithful
not
to you?
cheat on you, but do you feel like
Do you want
that's
to fuck other bitches, or you want him to be with you and just fuck you?
It's just no. Hell
Do you feel
no.
it's unreasonable to ask a man that?
See, you put her on the spot. Because
I got to.
I believe China want to say this. She know her nigga.
No,
go fuck
we don't
around.
want you to say it. I want her to say it.
I don't. You shouldn't be doing that. I don't
You
like.
shouldn't.
I don't like.
But what is he gonna do?
I don't like disloyal shit.
Okay.
That's that. You got to be solid. Now I feel like if it's a bitch in your DM, is excuse my language. You know what I'm saying? If it's somebody, get that bitch for all the shit you gonna get her for. But I need some shit in return too. You know what I'm saying?
You still dancing.
But-
Do you feel it's unreasonable to ask a
So
man
clearly
that?
is no.
Yes or no?
Is it
BM?
yes or no?
Yes or
That's what
no?
I want. Yes or no?
He can't be doing that.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
sorry.
This is his show. He can do this.
No. She's saying that.
No,
guy.
I'm talking about the answer.
Okay, so you feel it's unreasonable. How about you, Ashley?
You know it is.
Why you gonna answer for me? You didn't
about
even
you?
know.
Go ahead, man. Go, my
Hey, we
auntie.
not
Go
about to
ahead.
play
auntie.
with you,
Y'all
show.
attacking me.
Nah,
No,
we
auntie,
want
you,
your answer.
you, no, you come to work with box braids and Air Force Ones. Ain't nobody attacking you. You ready to fight.
She got that black Air Force.
She got the
energy.
Black Force Ones Air Force energy. Yeah, she does.
At your age right now, you meet a
Uh-huh.
guy right now.
Mhm.
Do you feel it's unreasonable to ask him that?
It's definitely. I shouldn't even have to ask you. You feel me?
Why you feel that?
Because I'm selfish. I like my nigga for. Don't do that. I like my nigga for me.
He ain't for the
I don't need
streets.
you entertaining no other bitch in no other bitch face. We ain't doing none of that. You feel me? No. Like, I need my shit good. I need my pH balance straight. I'm not, don't do that, because I'm not,
Well,
no.
you don't have to get you like a collar dude or somebody because a hood nigga and a black dude. Not an
That's
all
why I'm
black
single.
dude. He not. It just makes you who you attract. Who you attract,
I
that's what you
love
gonna get.
Diamond. Diamond, you should have.
She got that information.
It could,
I'm just
but
saying, it's the
it's
truth,
not just
though.
black dudes.
He
though.
not-
I
Not
just
all
wanna
black
correct
dudes. I'm
that.
saying
No,
just
no, no,
black,
I'm saying
white.
it's
you
not
The
know?
niggas that she's
any
gonna
dude.
attract. That's what you're
basically
saying.
saying
I
who
get
she
it.
Yeah.
attract.
Diamond is right here with it. She's just a little
Even though I
shy.
attract certain niggas, that don't mean I'm gonna fuck with him.
Okay, let me ask y'all this. Were y'all completely faithful to men in y'all prime? Like when y'all was 18, 19,
No.
20,
I
21?
was busting out
cheated one
windows.
time.
Hold on.
I was
You said
busting out windows. I was doing high speed chases. I was doing all that.
what? Okay,
yeah.
so you was wilding. What about you?
I cheated one time, and I told him I did.
What age was
Wow.
this?
I was
Young, right?
like 20 something.
Okay.
So she was still
I
how
alive.
called
how
him and
about you,
told.
Ashley? Were you faithful
Auntie,
18, 19,
auntie.
20?
18,
I was
19,
21.
29. I was not.
Okay, so let
You
me
was-
ask
But I
y'all
would
this.
have been if I would have found the right nigga that was treating me right.
You can't find the right nigga.
Hold on, let me ask them this. Because that was in y'all primes, right? So at 18, 19, 20, guys are invisible. Women look at us like we ain't shit. We ain't got shit to offer. We ain't got life figured out. We ain't got no money. We ain't got shit. So we don't hit our peak until about 35,
Yep.
40.
Y'all
That-
bloom,
look,
y'all
don't
bloom
say
kind of
40.
late though.
No,
I
You know,
say
no.
we mature more than y'all.
Hold on, let me finish.
That's a known
look,
fact.
let me finish. We don't hit our peak till about 35, 40. So us at 35 is you at 19. So if
Yeah.
you wasn't faithful at 19, how in the fuck you turn around and tell this guy that finally
I mean, they
making the
say
money he
when,
making?
I mean, when they
Facts.
say when we that young, you supposed to not put all your eggs in one basket.
we don't
You
care what
supposed to
they
be
say.
doing all that
No, look,
stuff.
Look, we don't care what they say.
But
We're
I
saying-
was always a
says that?
faithful
We just
girl
said
though.
Who says
you
that?
were
Who
in
says
your
that?
prime.
Our parents, you already know our mom is already spilling that in our
Yeah.
ear. But me, I always been a faithful girl. You know what I'm saying? But one time I did cheat, and I told that nigga straight up,
That's
what
not
you gonna
faithful.
do about it?
But what I'm
But I
saying
said
is,
one time I wasn't. I cheated, and
but
I
if you
told.
weren't faithful in your prime, what's the problem?
Only one time, though.
What's the problem?
So
with
he get a
asking
one-time
men?
pass then since you admit
I
to-
told him though.
But I'm saying you.
He didn't have to
doesn't
find
right-
out
that
from
doesn't
nobody
right the-
else.
that doesn't right the wrong though. That don't make
Hey,
it cool.
oh well, you not doing what you supposed to do. You in jail. You doing a whole
so if
lot.
you're not
So
doing what
I
you
told
supposed to do,
him,
we could fuck bitches and it's cool.
nah, hell no.
Oh my god. How you feel
See,
about
that's what I'm
that?
saying. As I got older, I started thinking as the men perspective is if, you know what I'm saying, just like you said, if it was vice versa, you would want you know, us doing it, and we wouldn't want you doing it. So it's like you got to think in the men's.
I got
way,
cheated
too.
on in every
Now, my point is,
relationship.
when women have unlimited options, they don't care about settling down.
They don't.
They don't care about being faithful. They out here
Who don't?
exercising. Women.
Not all women.
No, nothing is
When
nothing
they
is
When they
absolute.
get older, they do.
If we line up
Yeah.
100% of women, like 80% of them when they was 18, 19, 20, 21, they was
They
living
not
it
trying to
up.
settle down.
They're not trying to settle down.
They living life, having fun.
But now that men got the options, y'all turn around and say, hey, y'all got to settle down. Fuck them options.
Where are these stats are coming from that you guys are pushing out? They're outdated. You know that, right?
How you figure that?
Women cheat more than men.
oh well,
They're 3 times less likely. And I'm talking about.
Oh, no.
now.
Oh, you talking about,
But
okay,
you
yeah,
ain't
not
gonna
that.
find out though.
They're 3 times
Because-
less likely to get caught. 40%, 41% of women in relationships already have a backup plan.
of course.
Hell yeah.
They
Because
know
the
his
nigga's
name.
willing. Yeah, they're willing.
Now, if I know your name and I've deemed something as intimate as me,
I don't
is
be
going
having
to
no
be to you
backups.
next,
You gotta keep your options, girl.
Hold on, not even that. Did you look at the percentage of how many men are raising kids? It's not theirs.
39%. Some people say
Damn
it
near
fluctuates
full if you
between
doing that.
46.
19,
Damn near
20%.
40% of men
But
are
hold
raising
on, do
kids.
you guys
It's not
understand?
theirs.
Do you understand what he means when he say that?
That's a real nigga.
No.
If you raising a kid,
You're
that's
missing.
not
You're
yours.
missing what he's
No,
saying.
he think it's his. They went to the hospital
No, I
together.
caught
pregnant.
what you was saying.
Yeah.
That's why I
So
said
So she
he
telling
a
him
fool.
this your no. She telling him this is your baby.
No,
I
But
told
it's
you.
another-
I
I
told
told
you,
you,
babe.
Do
listen.
that baby look like you?
Hey,
These baby pictures-
it's certain
these
traits
baby-
you gotta
Hold
know.
on, short. That's that.
These
that's
baby
that women
pictures
making
is not
excuses
adding
shit I was
up.
talking about.
See, me, I don't play with no man like that. You never know how that person might take that.
Yeah.
So how's it happening then? At an over listen.
Hey, I don't know how these women is doing it, but I don't play mind games like
Nah.
that.
Every
Whoever I'm
child
fucking,
you've
I know
had-
who the baby daddy
That
is.
ain't
Every child you've had a paternity test.
I ain't never had to get no paternity
Yeah,
test.
that's a dangerous
It's
game.
not
Still
me.
don't
I already know who the kid father is because I only fuck with one nigga at one time. I'm
She's
not
saying that
sucking
her
2
loyal.
dicks.
Yeah.
Your loyalty
I'm really
that
loyal
strong.
to any nigga
You
I
do
fuck
know that's
with.
not common though, right?
Hey, well, I don't care what's not common.
No,
Whatever
I'm
they
saying I
doing don't
believe
got
you,
nothing to
but
do
I'm
with me.
saying here's why they're saying. Most of the time they're finding out through flukes. The child gets sick. We have to go. There's a blood transfusion.
There's a blood. I already know where you was going.
Now,
This.
there
I'm a
is
nurse.
Now this. But okay, so and I'm not saying this to throw it, but our women have the chlamydia, gonorrhea, and HIV rates soaring through the roof right now. I'm going to tie 3 things to you that's going to let you know what's taking place in our community. How do you get diseases?
Sex.
Unprotected sex, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
39 between 46% of the children calling men dad in the African American community, they have the wrong dad. How does that happen if we're in a relationship? She's having
'Cause she's stepping
unprotected
out.
sex.
Right.
Okay.
She's stepping out.
Now, 70% of the African American women in the African American community have multiple kids by multiple men. What one thing do all of those have in common?
Unprotected
sex.
Soul ties.
That's a great number. 70%
I'm a victim of that.
anything is a great
victim of that?
number.
And people always
Yeah.
think
Well,
I
hold
got
on,
4
what you-
baby daddies by 4 different
Hold
people.
on, what you mean a victim though?
I'm just saying, like, well, not
She-
really
she-
a victim
she- she
because I'm
means
not
the
a
wrong term.
victim. I knew
Okay.
what I was
She's
doing.
part of that
No, no, no,
statistic.
no.
I worded
She's
that
part of
wrong.
that statistic.
That's why I corrected
you know,
you. 'Cause
see,
you said
I'm a
a
woman.
victim.
I apologize. I worded that wrong.
She
You know
took
what I'm saying?
accountability.
I have done it. I have done that. I have 4 kids by 4 different people.
Hold up, but let's talk
And
about,
I'm not ashamed of saying it.
and you,
You know what I'm
shouldn't
saying?
be.
I done been,
No, it's nothing to
Whoa.
be ashamed
you know, I
of.
done been,
No.
I done
Time out,
been
she shouldn't
young
be?
and I done done some
She
things.
should not be ashamed of that because if we
Never.
if we
And if I
look
want a
at
5th baby
nigga-
daddy, I will
Hold on,
get
hold on.
one.
Go
if
ahead.
we look at a nigga perspective, you feel me? If a nigga, let's just say, if a nigga could get pregnant, you feel me?
We wouldn't have a lot of kids. I'm
Yes,
gonna tell you
the
that right.
fuck y'all
No, we
would.
wouldn't.
I did a
Yes,
show
y'all
on
would.
that.
I
Trust
felt
me,
like,
no, we
I
wouldn't.
felt like dudes
I'll
wouldn't
be-
have a lot of kids
Hold on,
either.
let me
I
ask
don't
you
know
this.
why I feel that,
Let
but
me ask
I
you
felt
this.
that too.
You said she shouldn't be ashamed.
No.
So if you had a daughter and she had 4 kids by 4 baby daddies, you would be proud of that?
if she was not married,
Not if. Would you be proud of that?
that she had 4 different.
That she had 4 different baby daddies. Would you be proud and say, you know what?
If she
I'm proud of what I
Is
raised.
she handling her shit? Is she taking care of her kids? Is her kids fed?
I
Are
guess
they
that's the
clothed?
question.
No,
I
they're
need to
taking
ask
care
my
of all
mama.
And are they
that. But
clothed?
she has 4 kids.
I guess
by
that's
4
the
baby
question I
daddies.
need to ask my mama.
Would you be proud of that? Would you be proud of the child you raised, the outcome she had?
If all my 4 grandbabies is fed, bathed, ate, I don't have no problem with it.
No,
She
not have a problem with it. Would you
No.
be proud of that? Would you? Is that something you would brag
saying,
about?
By you saying not yes, it's no then. Because the direct question is, would you be proud of that?
But he took my whole shit and flipped it. I was trying to make another
You're uplifting
perspective.
her. I understand what you're trying to do. He's uplifting, but
I was trying to compare a female to a nigga.
You
If
can't.
a
You can
nigga
never do that.
But I'm saying if we could.
We can't
No,
though, because
if-
it
But
will never
that's not
happen.
fair in society. That's not fair.
Life's not
is
fair.
It's double standards that we had said on the show.
Don't have double standards.
Yes, life is double
Life's
standards.
not
What are you
fair.
talking
Don't
about,
do that.
Ash?
Don't do that.
Auntie, life is double standards. You know why? You know why? You can go. You can get dressed up, beautified, go out the bar, not spend $1 motherfucking dollar. You flirt with like say you flirt with 4 niggas, you will get 4 free drinks. We as men cannot do that. It would
Yeah,
not
women
fair.
be looking for
She
you to buy
doesn't
them
have
the drinks.
to get dressed.
But I'm just saying she does. But I'm
That
just saying,
woman right now can go stand outside of this building and get laid more than any of us have in the past.
Listen, we
30
gotta
days.
work. We gotta work to get dates. Women just show up. Y'all don't have to have any skill. You don't have to have no personality, no nothing. There's a guy out there somewhere that would nail you. We gotta be charming. We gotta have money.
Say
we
the
gotta,
right
No, that
thing.
is true.
Say the right shit.
I remember.
Come on now, think about our Instagram DMs, our Snapchat DMs,
Everything.
Twitter.
You can
Niggas
right
is
now,
always trying to fuck.
always trying to fuck.
And what? Remember,
I'm not
I
gonna
forgot-
lie. That's
bad.
my right hand
Remember
of
your
God.
homegirl? I forgot her name. I know, God forgive me. But remember, she was saying she was on the little dating apps, and she was saying she didn't have to eat because niggas was ready to take her out to lunch,
breakfast,
brunch.
lunch, and dinner.
Exactly.
They always are.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Just
Yeah.
from the dating app.
Just for the dating app,
they-
though.
What is
Just-
it? Plenty of fish?
I don't know what she was on. It could have been
time
plenty.
for that though. Who really got time?
Broke
to
bitches.
But my thing was this. But
I'm feed myself.
it don't matter. But I'm saying that's you. I'm just saying in general, you guys have the option
Yeah, you got the option.
to do that. And then the time you guys are ready to settle down, we don't want y'all. Because now with that, we're in our prime, in our 30s, making money and shit like that. You kind of older, you kind of ran through and all that shit. What type of nigga really want to settle down with that?
It ain't
You'll
ran
be
through.
surprised.
It's experience.
Again, what type of high value nigga wants to settle down with somebody like that?
I want her on my show.
And it's crazy because some dudes
experience.
be so surprised about no females
hold on.
not having kids.
What's up?
Hold on,
It's
Diamond said-
experience.
It's
No,
experience.
go ahead, Diamond.
No, it's just crazy how some dudes be looking at females like, you ain't got no kids. Like, why you ain't got no kids? They look at it as like a surprise, and it's like, so you
I don't
can't be
think
out
that.
here with
You-
no.
'cause
No,
me
but I
too.
got that. I get
You know
that
why?
off
Because
a lot of
Hold on, you know why?
they be feeling like majority of all
No,
the people
not
got
even.
kids
Very
now.
Your age bracket. How old
Yeah,
are
by
you?
your age
I'm
and
35,
then no
but-
You
kids.
35, right?
Yeah, but it's like it's not like I pick and choose, but it's like I see not to, you know what I'm saying? This is my baby mama. I've been knowing her over so many years, over 10 years. But
About to be
I've been
17
seeing-
years.
I see a lot of shit when I was coming up. It's like, I didn't want to predict like, oh yeah, I'm going to get me a husband and I'm going to have that. No, but I still had it in my mind. It's like, every nigga I lay down with, no, you're going to wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case might be. But every dude I talk to, whatever case, I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, we about to have a baby. Or we about to do this or do that. It's like my mind not even like focused on it. I feel like if it come, it come.
Do you want to have kids?
Yeah, but it's like
Okay.
I'm not looking for it.
But why not? Because you're 35, so you're already a high-risk pregnancy now. So it's already a danger to your own health to have kids now. You already lost 90%
I
of your
be
eggs
telling her
when you
that.
turn
Not in
30.
today's time.
I be telling
You
her
good,
that.
girl.
What you mean? You better
Okay,
live.
auntie.
Listen, here's that sister.
good.
Come, auntie.
Here's that
That's what I'm
sister
saying.
thing
No,
we
see,
were
and I
talking
get
about.
that a lot of
I
I
times.
mean, we've
And I
seen
agree with that a lot.
we
And
have
I don't-
seen women over 35 have kids.
We've seen it, but how?
This is
at
my
what
good
rate?
friend. I always tell her like, girl, when you gon' I mean, she'll always say like, oh,
Because I feel like I'm not stable yet. It's like,
But I be
But you
feeling-
work
I
two
be-
jobs, though.
I be
How-
feeling her
'cause
point,
feel
but
like
I
I'm
always
getting
tell
up there.
her.
I feel like the only way I want to feel like I have a family and have a baby, I don't want my child to want for nothing. I don't want to have to, oh, damn, I got to find a baby, so I got to do this. When I'm ready to have a kid, I want to have my shit
So let me
lined
ask
up.
you this: why, instead of you trying to literally be the man and have my shit,
Man.
why not focus on
Finding
why
a
did you
good
focus on
man.
finding a good man?
But
that
it's like,
got his
I don't
shit?
want to
Then you
find
don't have
nobody.
to.
I'd rather just
So
let
she
it just
wanna be
come.
alone.
So it's not gonna just come. You don't see that? You're 35. Has it just came yet?
No.
And you were in your prime at 20, 21, 22, 20. If it didn't come then, you like
Well, I was
10 years
pregnant
removed
before,
from your
you know,
prime.
but
she did.
Whoa.
Well, she did just say she not looking, though.
Hold on, say that again. You
Yeah, I was pregnant before.
oh, all right. Damn.
I think
Yeah, I was.
What happened?
I've
Did you,
heard
was
a
it a
couple
miscarriage?
No,
of
recently I
times.
just did an abortion pill in December.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
I think I heard a couple of times. The only reason I'm going to interject.
And
this
I'm
is-
doing
it's a
I'm in the
little sad
process
for
of
me.
a CO being a CO, so it's like I had to do the test, and I'm in the process of doing that. So if I'm doing physical exam and all that, I can't do that being 3. I would have been what, 4 months?
So the family that you wanted, you potentially could have had, but you
Got rid
scratched
of
it for your career. So would you be mad if that family never came?
Yes,
you got
she
the
will
career,
be.
but that family never came.
Yes, she will be when she get
Yeah, I
older.
break down all the time.
Yeah.
Just like I broke down when my boyfriend died in 2017, and then gave me everything, gave me the world. But when he died, I feel like my mind is like fucked up now to the point I don't even, I just
So
live
you
my
still
life,
grieving from him?
Basically.
That's understandable though.
Yeah.
That's
Have you ever
understandable.
done any type of therapy or counseling about this?
Yeah.
No.
You should
You
look
need
into
to.
that. You should look
Yeah,
into that.
You
should
need
look-
to
you should
because
look
you need
into
to
that.
get that out of you.
Because that's
before
kind
you-
of deep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
before you even date and be with somebody else,
Yeah.
I think
I've
you
been
should
to
really.
Because I don't
mental
be
health
wanting
before.
to
You've been
put
Yeah.
that baggage
I've been
on
to
Of
them.
course.
mental health before.
You
I
said-
had to tell
It's
them,
bad.
like, I've been through a lot, like abuse as a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been through a lot. So it's like, mental health, it was like a free space to, like, let all that shit out. You feel me? Like, I got tears in my eyes.
No, that's all
It's
good.
okay.
It's all
good.
good.
It's
You
okay.
good.
But
You got a
mental
safe
health,
space.
it really do help. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Jay-Z
I'm not gonna
has
lie,
a
like-
therapist.
the number
that
one step when it
important.
comes to mental health is admitting that you have a problem.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And I had just confiding in people, you know what I'm saying? Like, they made it a safe space. They didn't judge me, you know what I'm saying? They just was like saying a lot of comforting things, you know what I'm saying? But mental health, it really do work because I went through a lot of childhood trauma, and being pregnant, I lost 5 family members, including my brother, my daddy, my auntie, my grandma, and my brother wound up dying. You know,
A lot of
you know what I'm
close
saying?
family
So it's
members.
like mental health. I ain't gonna lie. I appreciate y'all. Y'all really
is-
helped
Oh,
me.
shit.
It's not
But
that I don't.
It just.
It's not
it-
that I
it-
don't
it
want
helps.
to be
Kinda
like
cool, you know?
lonely. It's just.
Go ahead.
It helps.
Yeah,
It's
go
not
ahead.
that I don't want to be lonely. It's just if your daddy got murdered and you walked in and see your daddy dead, that fuck up with your head. Then at 15, I lost a boyfriend. He died. He got killed in front of me. And then recently in 2017, my boyfriend died. So at this point, I'm like, you feel me? It's like whatever. At this
Savage
point, I'm just
mode
gonna
is
get money.
turned on.
That's all it is.
So you feel the answer is getting money.
Right now in my life, the shit I've been through, I have fear. Like I feel like now the person
Okay.
I'm talking to now, I feel like something's gonna happen. And it's like I shouldn't be like that. If I don't feel like that, don't be with nobody.
Death is
Be by
inevitable.
yourself and
Death
work
is
on
gonna happen
yourself.
to everybody, but I don't think you should obsess over it. I mean, it's gonna happen, but if you obsess over it, then you're gonna just like you're gonna be living in fear.
Yeah.
And living in fear, you're not living. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Death is gonna
that's
happen, but
true.
if you're gonna be consumed with it, you gotta let that go. You know what I mean? But I really do think you should like look into that to deal with that death you're dealing with and like really work on yourself for that before you move on, because I feel like you need to learn to separate that for your future. Because you
Yeah.
seem like a really not like that from what you answer. You seem like a good catch. You know what I mean? You should just be the best version of yourself mentally before you get on.
Right.
You as her friend, with her being 35 and you kind of knowing what she want, do you ever tell her like, look, girl, it's not gonna fall in your lap. You got to get out here and do the work to get what you want?
Come on now,
And
this is
that's
my
what I
friend.
do. That's why I
be
work.
telling
Everybody
her,
call me Maria.
just like when she was just pregnant right now, I'm like, what you gonna do, bitch? She was like, I'm not ready. I had to just tell her something about me. Like, I remember one time I was pregnant, nigga, I was homeless. I didn't get rid of my kid. I just rolled with the fucking punch because I knew it's a situation. You know, situations are temporary. You know what I'm saying? And I made permanent decisions at a short time. I'm like, fuck it. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I always tell her that, you know, I'm gonna be her friend. And I feel like everything she see I go through, she look and she be learning. And it just kind of be putting a little fear with her because I've been through some crazy shit. Like, not just some normal, okay, somebody's cheating or woo-doo-woo. I've been shot at in jail, all type of
9
stuff.
times
You know
out
what I'm
of 10,
saying?
the relationship
And I
be
think
cool, but as soon as
sometimes
you
my
have a
little
baby, it's
issues,
like,
I feel like my issues sometimes scare my friend, and she see all the
Things
people
that
I
you've
done
been
had
through.
kids with, and it kind of put a fear on her. And I keep telling her, don't let what I'm going through distract you from your plan, because you
Facts.
didn't get pregnant for no reason. It's plenty of times, even my baby daddy, he didn't, nutted in me, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't get pregnant, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't in God's plan. And I feel like sometimes when you get pregnant, don't just be sitting there talking about, oh, I'm not ready. God gonna get you ready. Every time I'm telling you, I was pregnant, homeless, I want to get in a car, place, and a job.
It fell through.
Did your mom did your mothers talk to you guys about relationships at all when y'all was coming up, when she was raising y'all?
Well, my mom,
No.
well, my daddy died
No?
at
Just
15,
a little,
16.
Like,
a
not
little
at
bit,
all?
but you know what I had to learn? I had to go out there, make mistakes, and that's how I learned.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie. I raised myself.
Or from my childhood
I raised myself
friends.
because my mama, when my daddy died, my mama went on drugs. She, you know what
So
I'm saying?
yeah, you done had that motherly.
Yeah, so-
but you know it's crazy. I know what he's trying to get at because he got crucified for telling his daughter that's 13 to look for a man and talking about dating and all that. And he's basically saying, I already know where he's about to go at. Your parents should talk to you about dating and how to find a man and things like that. And he's getting crucified about it because he's a man. And it's like, y'all didn't have that growing up. So it's like,
my daddy
My
did
mom,
tell me to
she
be
apologized
independent,
about
but
that every day.
he's saying that
For not telling me
don't
certain
be
stuff.
Hold on, one at a
independent to the point where you lonely.
Does he tell you that now, or did he tell you that like growing up?
He died.
No, I know what I'm saying, but when you were a child,
Yeah.
was he telling you this, or was this?
Yeah, as
Later
growing
on
up,
in life.
So
he
he did
died
tell
when
you
I
that?
was 15. Basically, as growing up,
Okay.
he basically told me like
15, that's it, yeah.
always
that's-
basically have your own bread, but don't get to the point where you alone. Because my daddy, he took care of my mom. My mom was always put on a high pedestal. She didn't have to want for nothing. She didn't have to work. She didn't have to do none of that. Nothing.
You all right, bro? This nigga watching a movie?
Hey,
Nah, they wanted to see who was talking.
in China. And you said you wish you had that growing up, right?
Yeah, it's like my mom, she always provided a roof. We ain't never had our lights and stuff off, but it was hardly any food up in there. And my mom was like the mom that was like on ATL when the girl was like, my mama not home. You want to give me a ride? My mom was never there, you know what I'm saying? But she was always working and providing. But everything I learned from my homegirl, my first boyfriend, and just the streets, you know what I'm saying? I had to make these mistakes to realize, like my mama installed certain things in me, but it was certain conversations that never got brought up. So it just steered me the wrong way,
Do you
where I
feel you
had
would
to
have
do
had
certain
not
things.
to cut you off? Do you feel you would have had a better outcome if your mom was speaking to you
Yeah.
about these things as a kid?
I
Like,
do.
look, okay, so you
do.
kind of wish your mom would have talked to you about this shit as a kid.
I do.
Because
Because it's like I had to learn from
People
looking
that,
at other
yeah.
people and people trying to
I
install
don't.
me. And I just feel like my mom should
I
have been
don't.
installing me. And you know what I'm saying? Me and my mom, we like this now. You know what I'm saying? But back then, I wish we'd have been like this. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what was going on in her life where she wasn't installing these certain things, but it wasn't installed in me. I had to learn these things on my own. You know what I'm saying? Make my mistakes,
feel
fall
that.
on my ass, and realize, like, you know what? You don't need to be doing that. You know what I'm saying? I had to really get out there. And that's how I know what I know today.
Okay. So parents should talk to their kids about dating and the realities and consequences shit early on rather than
Later.
Mind you, I got a daughter that's about to be 16 going on 17.
Do you
I done
talk
told
to her?
my daughter know everything I've done, everything I've been through. And my daughter's just on a whole nother wave.
Yeah, you
and
gotta
that's what makes me
prepare
happy
your
every
kids
day.
for the future.
My
Kids for the real
daughter go
world.
to
You
Crenshaw
got to.
High.
clap for that. Clap for that shit.
Yeah.
Where the clap at? I
There you
don't gotta
go.
here.
Yeah, that
My
was a
daughter
good
go
one.
to Crenshaw High. She on honor roll. My daughter get nothing but
That's
A's.
what's up.
That's
That's
what's
what's
You know
up.
what I'm saying? Like, all my kids is on honor roll. Like, I don't play that shit. Like,
So-
I'm more different than what my mom is. And that's what make her so proud, because my mom, she knows she made a lot of mistakes. She knows she was going through some things that we talk about now that I'm older and that I have admitted to my wrongs and the things that I used to do. We just on a whole different wave. And I'm just thankful because it's just feel like I'm living the prayers that I used to pray for. And I always wish that I always had that mother and daughter instinct, and we never had that. You know what I'm
But
saying?
you got it now,
I
though.
went to
I
jail,
don't think-
came home,
Hold on.
did a 360.
I don't think that.
Me and my mom like this.
I don't know. As I got older, I don't think that I stopped wishing like, oh, I wish my life was like this or like this, because the way how it's planned out now is just like that's just how it was gonna be, basically. Because I feel like I always think like, oh, I wish my daddy was here, or I wish, because a lot of people that I hang with, they still got their mama and their daddy. A lot of people that I know, but I don't have my dad. I still got my mom. We a little closer, whatever. We got closer, but I just feel like if my dad was here, maybe I probably would have been married. Who knows? But it's like you can't dwell off the past. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta move forward.
All right, let me change gears a little bit, because I seen this question floating around and it's kind of mixed answers. Does body count matter? Do y'all feel as women your personal body count matters, or should it matter? Let's start with you. You just came back from
Auntie!
take a little piss break. Come on, Auntie.
She took a
body count matter?
She
Not
took
a
a
piss
gangster.
Yeah, she took a shit.
I ain't say no shit.
And she didn't wipe that good.
Does body count matter?
Body count definitely matters. It
For the
does.
woman or for the man?
Both.
Okay.
For the women especially. But
I think it's harder on the woman.
But I feel like, just because your body count is high, that don't mean you're not a equipped wife. You can still be a good ass wife, a great ass mother.
Statistics say otherwise, though.
Fuck statistics. Fuck all that. It
All right,
it
box
is what it
braids.
is.
Okay, box braids after probation. We
it
got
is
you.
what it is. Yeah.
Not
I
box
definitely have to
braids.
box
So,
braids.
be quiet.
Yeah.
China.
So you
That's
said
box-
statistics don't matter. Fuck all that.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Okay, what about you, China?
I'm trying to put myself in this predicament.
Does a body count matter for your
When
man, for
somebody
your nigga?
told me they body count, I was just looking like,
Nasty motherfucker, huh?
I feel like I'm like the Section 8 list. I'm still at the top. Motherfuckers wish they could fuck me.
Oh,
You know
so
what I'm
wait,
saying?
so the waiting line got you.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie. Motherfuckers who know me, know. I made niggas fiend for what they can't have. So it's just like, I feel like you shouldn't be going around, because I've been hearing, I kind of read a little bit that when you have a lot of, you have some type of soul tie with these people.
No, you
like
do.
it never leaves.
No, you're
So
fine.
it's like, I don't be needing that.
Especially with
So
the
it's like,
unprotected sex we be
I don't
having.
believe in fucking everybody.
So body
Like,
count
I-
matters. Body count matters.
I feel like
That's
that
a-
shit
Does it matter?
definitely
Yeah, it
matters.
matters.
It make you
It
look
matters.
at
Okay,
them
so
a
let me
little
ask y'all
different.
this.
Like, you willing to just give it up to
If
anybody?
y'all had to walk around with y'all body count on your forehead, would y'all be embarrassed?
Nope,
No.
not at all. I'm looking,
Auntie!
It is
I'm
what
looking
it
you in
is.
your eyes.
I know you dead serious.
I like her.
Auntie.
Auntie gonna have 167, nigga. What? And you
You got
still
me
you want to be
fucked up.
168 next, huh?
You got me fucked up.
My
He
bad.
trying
I
to be
def-
one.
I definitely ain't. I definitely ain't out here like that in the streets. You feel me?
No, I'm fucking with you, Auntie.
But I know homegirls and all that, and females now in this generation, they have a high body count. But at the end of the day, they are still good women.
May I ask? Can I? What is the number is high? What's a high body count?
For my age,
It
Yeah.
depends on your age.
So
Okay,
let's
for
use-
y'all age.
For y'all age, can I ask y'all what is the limit of this is the high body count
and then
this
it
is okay?
all depends on when you started.
Yeah.
No, but let's go what y'all age. Let's talk about pretty much y'all. What is considered a high number? Can I ask you first, Auntie? What is a
Yeah.
high number? A specific
I
number?
feel like at the age, my age, I'm 33. A high body count would be like what, 40?
So 40 is high.
That's
So
high.
39 is okay, but 40 is high.
I mean,
39 is
That's her answer. Let's respect her answer.
He's
What
still
about you?
gonna fuck with you.
Of course, because he want to be 41 or 40 anyway.
And he don't do that. Don't cut me off like that.
But okay, box braids. What's your high? What's your high number?
I have a different opinion.
And that's fine.
I feel like at least 15 by 35 is after 15 is
15
a
is
lot.
high?
After 15, you wilding the fuck
That's
out.
high.
For a man or for
Like,
a woman?
For a woman. I
Okay.
don't know. It's just me. You know what I'm saying? This is personally my opinion, but I ain't fucked a lot of people.
That's good.
Okay.
Like,
Just those four.
Just those
Yeah,
those
see,
14.
Just
or
those.
15.
No, just those four.
I
Oh.
just feel like it's a lot.
Okay. What about you, Diamond?
Between like 5 and 10. After like 10 people. Yeah.
At the 10,
Okay.
you
But
wild.
it also
Okay.
depends on when you first started.
Yeah, 'cause
too.
I was with
some
someone
people
for
started
7
earlier.
years.
My answer.
Hold on, because I want to ask her too. What's a high body count for you, bro? Like, what's too high for a woman?
Wait,
Well,
is
I
it
can't
for a
fuck with
woman or for
So,
or your
if it's-
answer for a man?
So for a man, I don't feel like men were judged different. I don't feel like as long as our body count is not somebody you know or in y'all proximity of someone that we fuck, I think it's okay for a man. Because y'all don't
But
judge
I've
us.
been with somebody who has fucked somebody I know.
And that's as long as you cool with it, then there's no
It wasn't like
there's no
me.
gripe about it. For me, for a woman, I'm going to say, and it's going to sound terrible. I'm kind of like what Auntie is saying. As long as it's not like over 40, because my thing is this: the person who I really want to rock with, I want you experience. I just don't hope it's not nobody that I know in my circle or
See,
anybody
I
that's
can't
close to.
just
Because
fuck
my
on
thing,
anybody I'm not
and that's
attracted.
cool.
I'll be like,
I'm not saying I want it high, but I do want her experience.
Hold
I'm
on.
not into. I am not into the level of teaching right now.
Yeah.
Me about to be 35 years old. I don't want you giving me head and I'm feeling the top of your teeth.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Equipped.
Like, yeah, come equipped.
ready.
Like, not like that. I want you to have a few bodies. I ain't saying be a hoe.
You gotta have 40 bodies to be equipped.
No, I'm not
We're
saying
at
that.
39.
Nah, I didn't say
We're at
39.
fucking 39.
I'm saying
Calm down.
I don't mind that. I don't mind
feel like
that
that's
pussy.
a high
If
call
that
volume.
pussy got a little character on it, I'm not tripping. As long as, again,
It's clean.
it's
It's
my
pretty
nigga.
clean.
My thing is this.
I guess
Nigga,
that's where I get my.
sling
I
dick,
guess that's
my
where I
nigga,
get
so
my
what am
funny
I
acting attitude too, because I ain't fucked the gang of niggas.
But China, I'm a man. I've slain dick.
But
so,
you know what they say? It's a man's world,
Stacey, let me
and
ask you.
it's in a
I'm not
man's
about to-
nature.
Hold on.
That's
let me ask
ridiculous to be thinking a girl
Stacey
just
about
fucking
to quit
15
it.
Let's
niggas.
see what Stacy got to
What-
say,
what-
because you know he sound like
Come on,
Candyman.
Stacey.
What's a high?
He been
what's
scaring
too
me the
high
whole
for you,
time.
though? What's the cut?
That voice.
4.
It depends
All
on
state.
It depends on the. He said on the
All state.
He sound like the Allstate guy. And I'm not offending you. It's not to offend you. It's because your voice is so deep. It be like,
That's an accident. What's the cutoff?
No, I mean it depends on the context in which we're talking about. What are we talking about?
We talking about body
he
count.
said,
A woman's
what's
body count.
what's a good body count for a woman?
I'm
I'm speaking in terms of you about the wife.
Yes,
Yes.
one-on-one, very serious. You're courting her to
We
be
ain't,
like
we ain't
your
worried about
woman.
fuck because we know you put a condom on, you gonna fuck damn near anything if it look good. But
A
somebody
woman
you
that
would
you-
take serious.
Yeah, you're courting to be in a serious relationship with
Where I'm at in my life.
right now.
I mean, I think studies are embedded in all my decisions. Past 5 sexual partners, you lose your ability to become a wife.
But it also,
Damn.
you don't think it
I
also
just said
depends
it.
on
I said it.
when you
They
start
said that on the
to
last show. They said I was
Wait,
crazy.
wait, hold on,
Just
hold
said it.
on.
That's
Let me
crazy.
say this.
Wait, I got
You
a question
remember
for him.
You remember when somebody was, right? And he could put that thing down. You key in cars, you going berserk. Sprung, right? That almost doesn't exist anymore. Women have evolved because after trauma, imagine you just get, let's say me, I get diagnosed with diabetes today, right? We're tripping.
Type
We're
1 or
thinking
type
about
2
the needle,
though?
right? We're thinking about the needle.
Yo,
and
change your
somebody
diet.
got to
Oh,
bring
so
it
you on
to
type
me.
1, huh?
Somebody got to bring it to me. I'm dreading it. Okay, go ahead, stick me.
I had a diabetic before.
Next week, they're going to stick me again, right? Stick me. After a minute, get my needle. It's going to be nothing to me. You become numb to these things.
Calcified.
You guys have broken what they call pair bonding abilities. Even in the animal kingdom, a mate is supposed to be, when sex is intimate, when sex occurs, you are supposed to become attached. You ladies have switched places with men to where you can bust a nigga down and go on about your business and don't care if you ever see him. And that's why they say now, marriage is work. It didn't used to be.
That sound
Because
like a
our
one-night
grandmothers,
stand.
when he was at work, she still couldn't wait till he get home. I'm thinking about him. I miss that Negro. But
Traditional
now,
woman. Now with the modern woman.
Because I can remember 5 Negroes with that log like this that blew my back out. So I have too many to think about now. You see what I'm saying? And it's messed everything up. So for me, just and what I think about myself, if we're talking about marriage, she's definitely not gonna have 5 bodies. Impossible.
But where do you find these women, especially
Nowhere.
living out here?
It's the
that got
places
less
that
than-
I frequent. I'm a different type of individual.
So where you gonna find a bitch?
He's a
People
passport
be
boy.
lying though.
I
No,
just
it's
want to
not
know.
even that.
I just want to know
Have
what
you ever been to
city
A lot of
country-
people-
Have you ever been to
When
a
you
golf
first
driving
meet them,
course?
what do they say?
No,
Oh,
I
I
don't
haven't
do golf.
had sex
Listen,
in
did
a
you hear what
little
she
while.
said?
But I be
But
like,
I be telling
why
the
is
truth,
that
though.
your,
I'm gonna be real.
why is that
I
your
ain't had
favorite
nothing since
cat?
January 19th. So
Why
what's
do
this?
that be
Wait,
your
hold on,
favorite
hold on.
line?
Yeah.
You say you ain't sex since when?
January 19th.
Of
That-
this year?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that don't affect your overall number.
Yeah.
No, but I'm just saying. She's saying like when you first meet someone, be like, just say
Every
if I met
time you
someone right
first
now,
meet somebody,
I
they be
would tell
talking
them
about,
I haven't had
oh,
sex
I
in 2
haven't
months.
had
It's
sex
the
with
truth.
nobody
I
in
don't
a
ask that
while. You
question.
be like,
They always say
why
like
do
90
that
days.
always be your
I don't
line?
ask.
But it be the truth
Me,
though.
I'm gonna be like,
I don't think I
fucked
asked.
somebody
My
3 days
thing is
ago.
this, why do we
I
have to
don't
have
know.
a, why do we have to have a cap on?
Some
when I'm
dudes
getting
do.
to put- hold
Let
on.
me tell you,
But
I
I'm
keep
saying-
it real with a nigga
Some
because it feel
dudes
like they
do.
gonna still fuck with you regardless.
Exactly.
Yeah, you
Thank
gotta
you.
keep it
Fuck with
100.
me or you not.
Thank you. If you give me the
'Cause
pussy
if you're
tonight
not,
on the first day, or you
Jose
give it
is.
Let me
No,
ask
but
you-
I be
Or
100. They be
whoever.
like, oh, you lying. You why I gotta
Hold
be
on, let me
lying?
ask
Because other
her.
females like
Let
that.
me ask her because she said her shit like the county line and all this. She ain't fucking this and that. How
Section
did
8
you-
line. Section 8. List.
You know,
Was
that's
this
a long
before
list.
or after the 4 baby daddies?
This been going on before.
Auntie, don't laugh. Auntie.
I pick and choose who I want to fuck
So
with.
how-
Like the
I'm just-
baby daddies I've been with.
I'm kinda
that
lost.
means 4 baby. That's been 4 relationships. Plus, I had 2 other relationships. I only been in 6 relationships.
And you got pregnant in 4 of them motherfuckers?
Yes.
CG, you stupid.
Now, but see, you got to know what I've been through. See, the first baby daddy, he poked a hole in the condom
Oh shit.
that I
Niggas do
provided.
that?
I swear to God, we were young.
How do you know?
Let me-
How do you know he did it?
He told me he did it. He was like, I
It's
poked
terrible.
You know what I'm saying? We had a conversation.
Okay, I'm gonna give you that one. The other 3.
Right.
Okay, the second one, I planned her. We talked about it. He said he wanted a child. I said, I do too. We just moved to our own place together.
So you in a real relationship?
So that would she know who Cash is. That was my friend for a long
Damn.
time before we had a kid. We planned her.
Yeah, I've been knowing her since her.
How
since she was
long were
pregnant with
these
her first daughter.
relationships?
I was with him
'Cause
for
you're only
4. I was with him for about 4 going on 5 years.
Okay, that's number 2.
that was number 2.
This
Number
nigga
how about
wanna
one,
know
number
every
one?
baby
Number
daddy
one?
right now.
I wasn't with him long. He poked a hole in the condom.
The same. This is the third one.
This is my
first
oldest daughter. My daughter, that's the good one, the honor roll one.
I'm trying to get the timeline.
But do you kind of
He-
see where he going with this stuff?
Yeah,
I
I'm like, I'm
was-
trying to get the timeline, bro.
Okay,
Like, when
yeah.
does
That
it
makes
hit?
sense. Because you said I'm not
When
fucking
did-
like
when
that.
do you catch
I was
on?
16 going on 17. He poked the hole on the condom.
This the
And
first
that's how
baby
I
daddy,
got
right?
the first one. He
Okay.
poked the hole in the condom.
Second one
He
was
said I
planned.
look like Kamora Simmons. Honestly, I look like me.
Okay, so first
So
one he
that's
poked
how I
the
got
hole.
pregnant with
Second
the
one was
first one.
planned. What's
How
the
about the
third?
third?
The third one, he act like he put the condom on, but he took it off
Oh, you
in the
know.
midst of it.
That's why you gotta watch these.
And that's how I got pregnant.
But you should know the difference though of
But
that
let
feeling.
me tell you,
It's a different. No, you
it's
know.
weird.
It is
It's
though.
weird.
know
It
that
is.
thing-
That
But let me
shit
tell
hit.
you,
hit.
no,
That-
It is though.
That's
Yes,
what
you
No,
do.
let me tell you something.
No, not when you fucked
I
up.
was very, thank you.
Not when
I
you
was
fucked
very
up.
intoxicated and I was off the ecstasy pill, so I didn't realize
Yeah.
what was really going on to the next day when I found the same condom that I provided underneath
How
the
about
bed.
number 4?
Now, number 4, he didn't have no kids. He wanted a baby
Yeah.
with me, and we planned that baby.
God damn. So at no point did you think, you know what?
Married
I
before
done lucked up.
And I thought
I
number
fucked up with
4
number
would be
one.
the one that I would be.
Number 2, we got married before we carried. Because I'm even lucky even getting you after I had this one. That never like crossed your mind?
Nah, I was young. I was still in my, what they call it, your prime years.
Mhm.
I was young, not thinking. My mind was not
But
fully
she
developed.
also did say she wished she had somebody to teach her. She did say this earlier in
Yeah,
the show. She
my
wished she had
mama
somebody to
didn't
teach.
tell me that.
She didn't know
Let
no
me
better.
tell you, every man that my mom had come to her house, that's my friend. But later on, when you going, you know, you
We know
stick it
what
in the
it is.
refrigerator, you hearing things, you're like, damn.
Yep.
Yeah,
all
but
that
I
shit.
just don't.
So my mama, you got to realize, my mama taught me one thing, but then when my daddy got out of jail, he started getting in my head. Like, I'm like, oh shit.
So
I'm
what are
making
you?
the wrong
What are you
mistakes.
telling your daughters now? You telling them, look, don't do what I did. Marry before you carry. Or are you telling
I
them?
have not mentioned the marry before you carry, but I have gave my daughters a sign of when a man or a boy, because it will be a boy because all my daughters are not grown yet.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? They're all minors.
Yeah.
When a boy is being disloyal, you know, my daughter, she has a little boo, I would call it. And I've been teaching her and coaching her, and she's been seeing the stuff that's been going on. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I don't play that shit.
Do you feel
I
it
talk
would
to
be?
my daughters.
Do you feel it would be wiser to teach her to marry before you carry instead of looking for clues of why niggas is disloyal?
Yeah. My daughter,
Because she can look
felt-
for all the clues she want.
Don't get me wrong. This boy that she talked to, she called it an STD like me. It's something
to
to do. You get
Terrible.
what I'm saying? But let me tell you what my daughter is so different from me. It's like she a blessing from God. My daughter only cares about college.
That's good.
My daughter said she wants to go to an all-black college out of state. My daughter get nothing but A's. Here and there, she'll get a B. That's all my daughter care about is school.
Do you guys think that's
feel
that's a good thing?
Yeah, I'm about to say, do you feel that's good?
Hell, she's on a different way from me. Me, at her age, I was already smoking weed. I'm having sex. I'm out here doing all these things because
an
I was
improvement from what she
real
did.
misguided.
Okay, but
Well,
look,
I understand the improvement, but do you know that Asian women and white women, they're doing everything that you're saying and still
still getting husbands,
maintaining
Maintain.
on a family. I'm going to say this: all of our women's problem is related to one thing. A man, your whole purpose for having oxygen in your lungs right now, and even being on this planet, is for one thing.
Procreation.
No,
no, to be a man's help me.
it is a man. You were designed for a man. That's why Think about this. I can
Oh,
prove
yeah.
it. I can prove it. Every other race of women, or race period, who isn't suffering like we're suffering economically, throughout the family dynamic, what do they have in common? Their men are there. You guys, I call you guys this. Not you guys, of course, per se. But I often tell people, you know how when we were in high school and somebody's mom leaving for the weekend and we got the house and we finna set it off, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that was me.
We
I
call them
always
flippers.
say
My
this.
house was a turn-up house.
We call them flips.
I always say this. Black women are the children who were given the house for the weekend and we turning up. What typically happens
The
when
fun
mom
time.
says, well, we're coming back a day early. We start
Uh-huh.
cleaning up
They
the
get to
house,
clean up that house.
shampooing. Black men are the moms. That's the only thing you guys can have to get you to act right, because no one else can get you to act right. And I'm going to be honest, I believe in a certain thing. I'm not saying punch nobody in the face. I'm not talking about that. I believe Black women have morphed into something so strong that I'll say 70% of them are going to have to
Die off.
pass. They are. No one can do anything with them. That 30%, you have influenced even the white community. Even the white community has
What
taken
you be
on this
reading?
thing.
How you know this?
Well, I mean,
Look, what
the
you-
data,
information is out there.
What
yeah.
you reading?
I mean, it's-
I need to
BlackDemographics.com
read
is one
this
of them.
book
Hey,
or the
Black
It's not a book,
Demographics.com
it's
is
when-
one of them.
What do you
Who?
do?
BlackDemographics.com is one of them. It got a lot.
And
of
well, the
info on there.
I do a
CDC,
lot
the
of
Center
reading, but I
for
ain't heard
Disease
about that
Control
one
and
yet.
Health. When we're talking about the Center for Disease and Health, okay, so that's how we find out how much hepatitis is in the community. So when you go in to find out how much hepatitis is in the community, it breaks it down demographically as well. So we can say, how are Black people getting this more than and now we can tie it to hereditary. You see what I mean? So the fact you guys are contracting STDs at a higher rate than men, what's suggestive of that?
They're being promiscuous, I'm assuming.
But
People
they're
are
Yeah, out
also
here
saying
doing
but
they're
they're
starting.
getting it from a man.
No, they're not.
So yes, they are. Who they getting
So
it from?
why don't
I
we
can't
have?
get
Why
chlamydia
don't
from a
we?
bitch.
Why don't we have it? Like that's where he's coming. They're suggesting.
I cannot.
Do you know how hard it is for you to give me AIDS? You know.
We're talking about chlamydia.
Listen, let me say this:
I can't
the
get chlamydia from a
percentage-
bitch.
the percentage of you giving me
Careful, that
HIV
coochie being dirty.
is
Hello.
0.0.
What you mean, like
point
scissoring?
something.
Scissoring, we
I'm
can
not
get
cleaning.
chlamydia.
Hold on, look. We gonna go back to that. Let me ask you this. 'Cause we run
Box
out of time.
braids.
Because I'm confused.
Let me ask you this because we run out of time.
That stuff comes
Are
from
we?
somewhere. It
Please.
does come from
A
somewhere.
little bit. Nah.
It's just getting saucy.
No. We getting there.
It's getting real wild.
Who determines a woman's worth? Because I always hear women say, "I know my worth. I ain't settling for this. I ain't settling for that." So who determines a
I
woman's
feel
worth?
like a man do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I
It's-
need
it's-
one of you
it's-
guys
it's-
to explain
It's
that.
all on what he feel like.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? It's not what we feel like we are.
Now, are you saying that honestly, or are you saying that because that's what you think?
I'm
we
saying
wanna
that
hear?
honestly. Like I feel like a woman's worth, it all be according to what he feels. You know what I'm saying? It's not just always what we feel that we are.
I mean, do
Sometimes-
you mean one
some-
man, or do you mean men in general, a society
I
determine
feel
how
like men
gorgeous you
in
are?
general in society,
I
because it's
agree.
like however they feel, like, you know, certain men have certain standards, certain things they expect out of a woman. And it's like not all men agree on the same thing.
Look how she
and
looking at you.
I'm not wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's just
She's ready for war.
I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? I
It's
always
the
put
truth.
myself in a position. I feel like it's all on what a man feels and desires. You know what I'm saying? Not every man feels and desires the same thing out of a certain person. You know what I'm saying? You just got to meet your match. Not every man will be like, oh, you know, baby, I don't mind if you go out of town and we'll do. Some men be like, no, you're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't really just base that off that. Like, certain men have certain aspects out of you.
For the most
You know what I'm
part,
saying?
Why
the
you-
generalization, men are going
Yeah.
to think the same things. Like, for the overall,
certain things
if a
are
lot
gonna
of
be the
men
same,
call you
but
a
certain,
four-
but you got to realize how it is
I mean,
nowadays.
that's real. And
you
I
gotta realize
think
how it
I
is
think
nowadays.
This, I
They
think
have
you said.
they
she
have so
started
many
off on the
outlets
right, but
Then
I
she
think
went left. Yeah.
You don't know what we're talking about. I don't care how beautiful you think you are. It simply doesn't. It's really none of your business.
Exactly.
Your beauty, your overall value is predicated
The eye of the
upon
beholder.
what we think about you.
With the eye of the beholder.
You can go around all day long saying you're a dime.
Or Lizzo
And
saying
if
she's slim.
300,000 people
And
have passed
some
up
nigga
on
might
you,
look at you as nothing. I already know.
He's
but
saying the
it's
mass
true.
majority is
No,
going
he's
to
saying the
agree
majority.
the same. So
Oh,
out of us three,
okay.
Kim Kardashian
Okay.
is never going anywhere on this planet, and there's not going to be one person that's going to say that bitch ugly as hell. It's never going to happen. So when you deal with the general consensus, and that's not a bad thing. It's not
Hold on,
putting
let me
anyone
get
down.
Auntie answer.
What it just means is listen to people and level up according to that.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like men
hold on,
have
hold
a
on.
certain
Not to cut you
outlook
off.
on stuff, and
Hold
women
on,
have
hold on,
another outlook.
Hold on, look, not to cut you off, because she itching.
I ain't itching. I'm
Nah,
That's that
Look,
chlamydia over there she
hold
got
on.
from the.
You didn't see her scratch. You didn't see her scratch easy.
No, you didn't see how she was
Be
looking
quiet.
at you when you
I was
answered.
never looking at nobody, Chris.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you say no, men don't dictate a woman's value. Why you feel that way?
No, because I feel like, sis, you feel me?
I'm
Women
listening
power.
to you.
At the end of the day, you gotta know your own worth. You gotta know what you bringing to the table, what you coming with. You feel me? The nigga, he gonna already come with whatever he got. But at the end of the day, a lot of women come with way more to the table.
Give us an example.
Value
Give us an
yourself.
example. Give us an example
Example?
of what so much more women are bringing that men aren't. Give us some
Okay,
examples.
okay, we can talk about it. Yeah, we bring it now.
Not more
modern,
money.
modern. Who?
Y'all
Women don't
women
make
don't
more
make more
money
money
than
than men. So
I do.
Women don't
I
make more
do.
money
I
than
do.
men.
I do.
That's what you call an anomaly.
There's
or
exceptions
isolated
to every
incidents.
rule.
I got about 5 incomes.
But look, there's
And,
exceptions to every
and
rule.
what,
Stop playing with
what
me.
gender is the people you work for?
Hey, I'm a nurse,
Got him.
caregiver.
But listen, I really want to
Hey,
know. Here's what I'm saying.
hustling. I got my own eyelash
The reason why
business.
you'll never, none of you. How many people believe it's a 50-50 thing as far as men are equal and women are equal?
Not today, no.
None of them believe
No,
that.
I'm just talking about as in value.
And as in value, no, a man's always going to be looked at more valuable
Tell me why.
than a woman because that's just how society is.
No, it's because you will never be caught up on me. You will never be caught up on to lay your life on the line for me.
Mhm.
And let's do this. I told my daughter this. I did it on the live show. We're in Walmart. We see a huge box up on the top rack. We pull it down. It's a trench coat. Here's what the trench coat does. You put it on. The woman puts it on. When she gets out of her car, it opens the door for her. When she walks to the restaurant, it opens that door. It pulls her chair out. It pays her bills. Now, when they leave the restaurant and someone jumps out like ready to kill you, the trench coat engulfs the woman and it puts itself in the line of any danger that would be designed for her. I asked my daughter, what would a coat like that be worth? And I want to know what your lady's answer is.
Money wise, or what you talking
What
about?
would a coat that protects you from someone who's
it's going to
about
be
to
very
kill
expensive.
you? My daughter said priceless.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You are getting a second chance at life just being associated with us. Do you know what society would do to a man who, if somebody jumped out with a knife, this Negro took off running and left her there? You know what society would do to him?
He's a coward.
He'd probably lose his job.
He's done as a man. He's done as a man.
So we're called up on to produce more things than you are. And you guys don't give us the adoration and the respect. Our value is very, very, very high. You can't continue to live without us. We can live without you.
They
can't
know
live
that.
without
They
us.
know that. Let me ask you this.
I
Because,
didn't- what's the
Hold
hold on, let me
motherfucking
ask you
sleep?
this. What makes a woman valuable?
Everything.
Like what?
Her
Her looks.
persona,
Look,
her persona, the way she dressed, what she coming with, her education, her background. You feel me? Her income.
Let me add a twist
Don't
to it real
play
quick.
with it.
What makes her valuable? What makes a woman valuable that
Because-
another woman can't replace? with
Because
her?
can't any nigga come step to me and be in my face and take me out on a date and chill with me? Can't any nigga do that?
He can get another woman to do that same thing.
Okay, bye.
But that's on you.
It
You're
ain't me.
lonely.
No, I'm not never lonely. I got myself
There's
in
so
my
many dicks out
vibrator.
here.
I'm never lonely.
Who's going to protect you?
that man made that
Myself?
vibrator.
Me? What you mean? Who gonna
I don't
protect
need
me?
no man to protect me.
Where you at? Where you at, Trey?
Wow.
They, listen,
That's
they say that
I got a
now.
gun.
That's terrible.
They
Hold
say
on,
that
hold
now
on.
because they're spoiled. Y'all don't know that the
I'm not
United
spoiled.
States.
I ain't never
That's
been
cap,
a
bro.
spoiled
We're all
ass woman. I
spoiled.
don't even know how
Myself.
it feels to
That's
be
cap.
spoiled.
Spoiled
No, it is. You know
myself.
why?
Sweetie, you have clean
I'm a
drinking
bust.
water.
Western
You have
Hemisphere.
clean drinking
You
water.
guys-
If somebody run in this fucking studio right now,
Right now.
Try to cause us harm. You telling me you 3 women are gonna jump up in front of us 3 men?
I'm standing the fuck up.
Or you gonna look at us 3 men?
Nope.
To jump in front of y'all?
Nope.
Hey, you don't know me.
Well, I would, because I'm licensed and registered. So
I got the taser in the purse. Where my purse at? What's her friend?
Have you ever shot anybody with that gun?
Hell no.
No.
Have you ever been in a life or death situation
but I ain't killed
gun?
Nobody.
No.
But
So
I'm gonna
you
send
know
off
you
a
would be
signal
able
and
to
a warning.
Even execute that.
That's my
Do you train with that gun?
Yeah, I go to training.
Have you ever
We're
had
not
like a
trying to
live,
go to jail.
in-person, live, with your life on the line type of situation?
Not like that, but I ever have to, have to use it.
Listen,
I can say at least 2. I can't speak for it, but at least 2 out of the 3 on this panel have.
And it's
Multiple
scary
times.
even for a man.
And I'm telling you, when it's happening, it's nothing like you see in the movie. It ain't nothing like.
And
you
I think that's
Of
what they go
course it's
off of.
not.
I think
That's
that's
what I'm
what
saying,
I
bro.
don't
Bro,
go off
look,
movies.
they go, look, I got a gun.
I don't go off
If somebody
movies.
come, I can shoot it.
That shit is
Do you know how
fictional
many
and
people
it's
freeze
acting.
with a gun in their hand?
When it comes
I've
down
seen
to
it plenty
it,
of
you do what
times.
you got to do. When it
I
comes
be on the
down
block
to
with my
it,
homies.
It's easier
I
said
been a
than
kid
done.
What
bust
gun you
that.
I
typically-
guarantee you, 1, 2, 3 is gonna be looking at 1, 2, 3. Like,
Nah,
How many of you have
Guaranteed.
kids? You have kids, right?
I got 4.
How many do you have?
I have a 10-year-old.
You're out of pocket off the top.
Yeah, we're vulnerable.
No,
Why?
you
'Cause
have
I
no,
gotta be here
but let me
tomorrow
say
for
this.
my
Let me say
son.
this. But you're not if you're putting yourself in the line of fire of danger.
Because you're a caretaker. You're not supposed to be the protector.
You know what I tell my kids, my sons?
You should be a
when we're
caretaker
walking
too.
down the street, I tell my sons this. If it goes, one of them is 6, I'm 6'3.5". I tell them, we're in LA, if it goes down, I need you to jet out. Make it home ASAP.
get up out of here.
I don't need all of us to die. Where's my legacy? Now, if you trying to rock out with us, and I was going to say this earlier, I'm about to have to cut off. I'm going to say this. Take this with you and tell your friends. This talk we've been having about babies. The dysfunction isn't associated with get your mother. For every child that you have that is not raised with the dad, he is suffering severe dysfunction.
Yep.
Where do you think, and I'm just going to say it because I say it, I'm going to talk like
He's going to be
I
looking
feel
for that
like
father
that.
figure.
the women who are HOs, the boys who let that thing fly, all of the men that you ladies complain about, where do you think they come from? They're raised by single parent
created them.
moms.
Yep.
80% of the men who go back and forth, not even just the men, 80% of people who go back and forth to prison, back
Single
and forth
mother
to jail,
households.
were raised by a single parent mom. So while you're saying I can do it on my own, yes, you can bring him into this world, but you're going to bring a lunatic into this world. And even you, I promise you, I'm not wishing this up on you. If your children don't have a male figure, there's dysfunction there already.
Of course, I feel like
So
that.
we have to stop that.
I
as
really do
men.
feel like that
You have
because
to have mentors.
when my daddy came
you have
into
to
my
have a
life, he
father,
started.
not a
I'm not gonna
mentor.
lie, my
Fuck
I
daddy.
mean, if you ain't got a father, you got to have a
And
mentor.
she's
My
right, though. I'll
daddy
say
left
this.
for
She's
10
right.
years, and when he
If the
came back,
father's
he
not
started
around,
schooling me.
Then,
I always tell people
but
within the
mentorship-
first 2 years, any woman, because you guys have been dealt some crazy hands. I tell you this, because I don't like to condemn without bringing a solution. Any of you who have had a child, it is imperative, after you've had that child, it is imperative. The next 2 years of your life, your new job is finding a very serious relationship. It should be husband, but very serious relationship, because all of the masculine energy and the survival skills and the intellect that's going to be needed to be pushed off on those children are going to be permeated from the man. There's only so much that you can do. And you have
That's
an
true.
80% failure rate. When children are raised with the dad, the teen pregnancy rate drops dramatically. The education goes up. So it's not a knock to you guys. You're not equipped for this. The best thing that you can do is stop saying I'm independent and I'm this and that. You need a man in your proximity. You have to have it.
I feel like that goes both ways. A man need a woman, and a woman need a man.
But men aren't
I always
saying they
felt
don't
like
need
that.
women.
Tell me why a man needs a woman.
I just feel like the woman's gonna be the one that's gonna cook. You know what I'm saying? When you going through something, she gonna be there.
Remember we said the word
Emotionally-
need now.
They gonna be there for you. And just saying, I'm just speaking on the stuff that I've been through. Like
Need and wanting is two different things.
when
though.
my daughter dad
Right.
was going
And
through
the man-
stuff,
It's
when
not
he,
to knock y'all, but men don't
because
need women.
when you
Yeah, and I don't
when a
need
man
men.
is
I
going
want
through
a man,
something
but I don't
emotionally,
need a man.
they
We don't need
homies not
women to
gonna really
survive,
be there.
but you don't hear men in mass running around saying, I don't
Fuck
need
bitches.
I don't need a woman.
No men.
Men dedicate their whole lives to trying
women.
to get a woman.
Facts.
But listen,
That's
we
the
don't
difference.
need women.
No, we don't need them to
Some-
I always
survive.
of
listen.
them.
I always do
We
this.
don't need them to survive. I agree with you on that. But I'm just saying.
Here's what he means when he said that. I've done this in front of a panel of 50,000 women. Name me anything that you can muster in your entire mind in any existence. Name me something that men on this planet must have from a woman to survive the rest of his days out that he can't do from himself.
He need that support from that woman.
Stability.
I said need a must.
Stability.
Hold on.
I feel like a man needs some support.
Hold on.
Definitely.
Must have. A food is must have. I said he must have this or he'll
Food,
die.
air, water, what he needs or he'll die.
I provide all
Pussy.
that.
We don't need pussy.
I'm not worried. I'm
Yes,
not
you
worried
do.
about that.
You don't
the
need it.
sexual
You
part.
And this is what we was
I
talking
feel
about in the
like- I
beginning.
feel
Y'all
like-
answer
You don't
me.
need
I
it.
feel like a man
Y'all
need from
answer
us
me emotions.
is the emotional like support. I feel like they be needing us to, make that meal.
Dope fiends make it, and they sleep
You know
on
what
the
I'm
streets
saying?
without emotional support. I'm saying this. What must a man have from a woman?
Hold on.
That if
We
he
got
doesn't
30,
get it, he'll
we
die.
got like 30 seconds left. I gotta cut you off. Before we go, I just want to know one thing. Have you ladies, the ones with kids, have you ever thought about going to get back with your baby daddy since you've been out on the market? It's
I don't
not
never go
working.
back. Once, why you think I got 4?
You never
Once-
once crossed your mind
I
and
have
said, you know
never
what?
went
Why
back
you
to
think I
no
got
baby
one?
daddy. That's my right hand of God. It's on my daddy recipes. I ain't never went to no. After we're done, I always move on. I have never double dipped.
If you're a
None of
four-time
them can
baby
tell
mama,
you that I double dipped.
do you know if you went back to
I
one
always
of them,
move
you
on.
would only be a 3-time
Because
baby
I already
mama
know
now?
what it was already. Why would I go back to the same shit I already
Because
did?
Stacey.
where do you think you going with 4
They don't
kids?
get it.
Hey,
Stacey
Hold
slammed
on,
wherever I
up.
feel like
Realistically,
going.
No, realistically, where do you think you're going with 4 kids and 4 baby dad? Realistically.
Don't ever have a nigga talk to
I'm
you
not.
like that.
I'm not worried about where the hell I'm going with no 4 kids. Wherever the fuck I feel like going. I'm a
Right.
nurse. Whatever nigga come around,
Do you think you'll be able to get a quality man?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can.
The studies are again. Okay, so
You-
watch this.
I'm not
Let me
worried
do
about
this
no
really quick. Let me
study.
do this really quick.
the
Let me do
Come,
this.
study.
come study this.
Name me a
Period.
Listen, name me a celebrity or any notable figure.
I
who-
don't care about
But just
celebrities.
let me say
This
this.
They already got
Fuck
their
celebrity.
money.
Let me say
They already
this.
got their money.
Listen, let me
The
say this.
hell?
The only reason I'm bringing
I
them
don't
up.
study celebrities. Oh, she's
But just
pregnant.
let me
She
say
did.
this.
She did. So
The
what?
only reason
I've been
I'm bringing
pregnant
that
too.
up is can we all agree that celebrities and rich people, they have their choice of women?
Whatever they feel like
And
doing.
Don't be in your feelings. I'm just trying to get somewhere.
I'm not in my feelings.
If they have choice of women, if you look around, there are no men who have their choice who have said, I want the one with 3 kids.
Shit.
Look, bro.
Said- name one.
Said the
bro,
man I
they
had
know
4
this
kids
shit.
with.
Let's just be real.
Who I
Y'all,
had the
y'all
4th
know
kid
this
with.
shit. So is it just y'all are stubborn in y'all ways? Because
I'm
let's
not a
be real.
stubborn person.
Y'all really realistically, y'all know this. Y'all know, all right, well, the chances of me finding a quality man with 4 kids.
I'm a
4
real
big daddies.
understanding person.
Right.
If it makes
So
sense.
is
Y'all
it just
turned out
like,
to be cool, though. Y'all turned out
Yeah,
to be
I'm
No,
a
you
cool
turned
ass
out to
vibe.
be aight.
Anybody that
All
come
right.
around me, they gonna love it. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm cool.
I like it.
I'm not judgmental. I understand people go through stuff, and I'm really understanding because half the time when people be talking about what they went through, I probably went through that plus more. You get what I'm saying? I don't judge nobody. You know what I'm saying? However you doing is how you doing it. Now, if you really are doing something wrong, I am gonna tell you. Like if she doing something wrong, I'm gonna tell her. When I'm doing something wrong, she gonna tell me. And I don't get mad. I feel like that's love.
Okay, so are y'all, for my final question, if y'all never find a man to settle down with, would you be satisfied in life?
No.
Yes, I feel like I'll
Thank
be
you,
cool.
Diamond. Thank you,
I'll
Diamond.
be cool though.
I was
but
gonna
not
say this.
satisfied.
She's gonna have her strike. She's
I'll
gonna
be
have her
cool,
strike.
but not
Yeah.
satisfied.
I
She
feel
the
like
one.
she's very pliable.
She the one.
She's very pliable.
Get
What I mean by
somebody
say
practical
and
pliable
realistic.
can be
Motherfucking
worked with.
Get a woman that's practical and realistic. You'll be
That's
okay.
all.
what I
And
said.
we
I'll
can
be
work
cool.
from there.
If
Yep.
she just does a
I'll
little
be
therapy
cool,
and self-work,
but not
she'll be
completely
all right.
satisfied because I'm with the
Yeah,
family
I feel
stuff.
that too.
Because I feel like she's the most down to earth. If she did a little therapy, did a little self-work, got
What
her
I want
mind
you-
right, started
What I want
working
you to
out,
do,
No,
you'll
for
be
real.
you'll
Yeah.
be good. Get in
Yeah.
the gym.
No, I feel that.
Because that's gonna
Relieve
uplift
all the
your mind.
stress and
Trust
get
me.
stuff off my mind. You know, you
Let
right.
him
I
know.
want
He
you to
goes to
follow
that
some
gym.
pages on
You do.
TikTok. There's some pages of some women, and this is just till you get to. I always tell this is an amazing test to do. It's just Angie. Now remember that. It's just Angie. I want you to follow some women like this. They went through it. They got bruised up, banged up, and they learned how to be feminine. And listen, me, myself personally, I probably was stuck on Instagram models and stuff for some dumb reason. Do you know what turns me on?
Dumb reason. You tryna
I mean,
knock
but
it
it's
down,
not
nigga,
always
knock it
cool.
off.
That
You
booty
know
was
what I'm very
shaking good,
turned
huh?
on to now?
Yeah.
A woman with that behavior. It's irresistible. She doesn't even have to be all that good looking. The behavior I've seen from you tonight, and that's got nothing to do with y'all. But I'm saying,
I'm not judging.
No, I promise.
Yeah,
I'm not.
no, it don't.
I'm just saying,
it
what
don't-
men
it don't-
have
You're not poking me.
He was
No,
on
saying,
Auntie.
no,
Auntie
all of
Auntie
y'all
turned that nigga.
got something I like
No,
about
I ain't gonna
y'all.
lie.
Auntie turned
feel
him all the way
everything you
down.
said.
All of y'all got
I
something I
like
like
everything
about
you
y'all.
said.
I
I'm
don't
not
give
gonna
a
lie.
fuck.
I'll shake your hand right now. Man,
All of y'all got
this
something I
man
dig
right
about
here,
y'all.
he got inner. He made my mind expand further than
That's gonna be the
something
fifth
I've been
baby daddy,
thinking. You know
huh?
what I'm saying? Nah, he's not gonna be my fifth baby daddy. I don't
Hey,
plan on having
he what?
no
He's
more
6'4"?
kids.
That's a chance at NBA player.
Nah, he scares me. His voice sound like Candy
Why you
Man.
don't want him
Or
to
the
come
man on
and say
that
Allstate.
sound like
Or the
Candy
man on
Man.
Allstate commercial. You have.
You gonna be in good hands.
Are
Fuck
you
with-
in good
And
hands?
she fronts. She fronts. She got a tough front. She's sweeter than
I'm
what
not-
she be
I'm not
putting on.
She's
funny.
sweet like diabetes.
Sweeter than what she be putting
I'm
on.
very
I mean.
sweet. I'm a good
Let's wrap it up,
woman.
my brother.
I'm a great
She
woman.
be-
I
she
feel
be
like
talking tough, but she
once I
sweet.
find that good man, I'm gonna be great. You feel me? But I gotta have that hard shell because
Okay, box braids, we got you.
don't do that.
Okay, bro.
Damn.
Hey,
Show,
look,
be
look.
quiet.
Hey, man, I gotta
Show.
get ready to
Hey, look,
cut
we gonna
out and
wrap
shoot
it up.
this
We
show,
gonna
though,
wrap it
man.
up on this. I'm gonna
Wrap
say
it up.
it was
All
some
right,
good
easy.
dialogue. You feel me?
Wrap it up.
I think y'all got a little action if y'all get y'all mind right. You feel me?
Yeah.
You
It's just I've been
especially,
through
I
too
feel like
much
you got the most
stuff.
action because you the most down to earth.
My mind is a little fucked up. I'm not gonna lie.
It's
I've
gonna
been
get-
through
it's
too
gonna
much
get better.
stuff.
It's
You
gonna
I
get
get
just be
the
like,
therapy. That trust
I don't
me,
give a
therapy.
fuck.
I plan on going back to
Of course you
Say
don't.
something like
Because she
that.
made it
She
past
don't give a
probation.
fuck. We finna get up out of here, man. The
Probation.
viral way, man. Tap in.
Always.